are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the floor, feel no winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Can I hear myself? I can't hear myself. Can I hear myself now? Hello. Yes, everybody, welcome back to the show again. Welcome back to BCM Sports Live, brought to you by Blueclouds. Blueclouds Media, your trusted source for comprehensive Chelsea FC coverage. Yes, we're back again. What's going on, Chelsea fans? A warm welcome to the channel again. This is BCM Sports as usual. Yes, so we got critical live update on the significant transfer activity surrounding Chelsea FC Football Club. Today, we will analyze several key developments. First, the club has reached an agreement to sign highly anticipated rated centre-back by the name Mamadou Sarr from Strasbourg, Chelsea's sister club located in France. Yes, a deal slated for 2025-2026 season. We will dissect the financial package and assess his potential impact as the club gear themselves for the Club World Cup competition. Additionally, Chelsea has published 8 official written and released lists confirming the departure of 4 players at the conclusion of their contract at this moment. We will also look at most critical development and situation with AC Milan's goalkeeper Maignan has emerged. Reports indicate an ultimatum has been issued regarding a potential move to Chelsea, with the club reportedly scheduling a new discussion today. We will explore the implication of these for the squad particularly with the Club World Cup on the horizon. We will encourage your expert and particular participation throughout the stream. Please feel free to contribute to your and analyze the questions also to live chat as we address these pressing topic. Lots of things to talk about on this show. We haven't heard much about Hugo Ekitike, and I don't think that deal can happen right now. But a few more to come. We will talk about it right after we get back from these shots. Keep your comments coming. I've seen him here. I've seen Kim So in there. Yeah, big up to Malek Kim So in the comments section. Keep your comments coming and all your questions. DJ is here with us. Stephen G is also in the studio with us here. There's a lot to talk about here on this platform. Stick with us. We'll be right back in just a short break. Hello. Welcome back again, guys. Gentlemen in the studio, legend DJ Sav, Steven, also in the studio with us. So how you guys all doing today?
Doing good.
Yeah, all good, bro. All good, thanks, me. Big up to Steven.
Big up, DJ.
Yeah, so nice to hear you guys' voice and nice to have you on the show as usual. Lots of news is going on right now. Chelsea have signed. The youth development is still going on. The youth project is still on again. Looking at the player, he doesn't look like a bad player, but there is a lot that he needs to learn. He's still a rookie. All right, so we'll look into that. Before we get it going, let me go through a few of these comments as they come in. Nehemiah said only three LW is a left wing. I'm not so sure exactly what the LW means from Nehemiah. Nehemiah, I know he'll come back again with his comments. Blue go out. No Gittins news. Blue go out from Nehemiah. Kim So said, do you think that we can beat Barcelona? Why not? Yeah, there's always a possibility we can beat Barcelona. There's so many ways we can beat the Spanish team. It's all about intensity and physically. If you have that 70th minute going, you can beat any Spanish team. Trust me. All right, Need Zion from King So in the building. King So in the middle. Ronaldo is the GOAT. Absolutely, I love Ronaldo. Ronaldo is my better than. I love Ronaldo better than Messi. That debate, I stand on Ronaldo's favor. Kim So said we don't need Ekitike. Man, that's from Kim So. Go get Osimhen. Osimhen. Kim So, come on. I hate Barcelona. I hate Barcelona, man. I hate them more than Arsenal. Thank you very much. That's Kim So. Kim So, let us know why you hate Barcelona so much. To me, the reason is they're just criminal. They are just criminal. Buying games and robbing teams just during the day. Yeah, they don't wait at night when the lights goes off. During the day, they'll rob you.
Me, bro, mate.
All right, that's just by the way. But anyway, keep it coming. Thank you, Steven. Is my camera blurry? Oh, is it better now?
It's better now.
All right,
better now.
All right, thank you very much.
It's sort of like sometimes good, sometimes it's blurry.
I think what I think is, this in this internet application
it's a bit
thing.
blurry now.
It is. It doesn't look blurry here on the screen. DJ, do I look blurry?
No, I don't know. No, slight. I don't know. It looks a little bit, bro, but I don't think so. Maybe it's just the way the camera. Maybe it's the way you've got the camera angle. I don't know.
It looks okay here. I don't know. I'll take a screenshot.
If there's anyone in the chat, let us know what it looks like for you, because it might be all right on your end, because I don't know what you're looking at, but I know for me it's blurry. Like that's why I sent you the screenshot as well on Discord.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do this so probably can get a better picture. I'll just go for a solo layout. What do I look like right now? Because to me over here it's very clear. It's very clear.
Yeah. So I would say.
So yeah, I'd say this. Yeah, so mate.
What do you mean? It's okay.
It's sort of blurry, but it's not as bad as the screenshot I sent you.
Okay. It's a
Yeah.
bit tricky because I'm looking at something very clear on my screen here. Something very, very clear. Like a 4K view on my screen.
Yeah, that's
here.
why I said it might be like
weird.
now it seems all right. I don't get it. Like now it seems okay.
Yeah. Let me take another screenshot of these one. Looks very clear, but I don't know.
Yeah, now it's clearly. It wasn't clear before. Now it's clear.
Yeah, I think it has to do with the application because on my screen it's always telling me it's very clear. But anyway, let's get things going. DJ Steven, Chelsea have signed Mamadou Sarr from Strasbourg. He's going to play as a right center back, right? Right center back. Yeah, my brain can.
But I think what's going to happen, I think he'll go Club World Cup, and then I think he's getting loaned back to Strasbourg because at the Club World Cup, you're allowed a squad of 36 players. But your 35 players, sorry. And then your match day squad is 26 players. So
Yeah.
take him as one of the numbers. And then, yeah.
Yeah, I think if he does well in this Club World Cup, like Steven said, he's more than likely he'll be loaned back. But I think if he does well, it will not surprise if we stick him around, keep him in the squad for the new season. But let's see how it all goes. You know, like I said, let's see what he does in the Club World Cup. But it's more than likely, like Steven said, he's going to go back on loan.
Yeah. Thank you very much. John Bosco. John Bosco said I look very clear. Thank you very much, John. I think that's the first time John is joining us here on this platform. But thank you very much for joining us on the show, John. You're always welcome to this wonderful family. Yes, my name is Nee Zion here. Nee here. Steven G is up there, and DJ is up. All very, very big Chelsea, I would say members in the Chelsea community. So you're always welcome to this platform. Make it a point to subscribe and like the video if you haven't done that. Also, there's a poll out there. You guys can participate in the poll and let us know what you think of these two signings. So get engaged and also send your comment or questions in the chat. And Steven, DJ, and myself will be happy to give you answers that I'm sure you will not reject. But let's get things going. New signing in. Let me get my screen so I can have that play on my screen right now. DJ, are you happy with this guy? I don't know. I'm not sure if you've seen much about him. If not, are you okay with the signing?
Yeah, look, I saw some of him for Strasbourg. He does look a good player, but again, he's young. He's going to make mistakes. But again, unfortunately, he's in. If you like, I'd say he's probably in an environment at the moment where we do need experience in that back line, and whether the likes of a Levi Corville or even Tossin is there, but obviously you've got Chalobah. Is it going to be enough for him? But from what I've seen of him, he does look good. He does look good. From what I've seen, so hopefully I'm sure he'll work out at Chelsea. So yeah, let's see where it goes. And
his passes looks very, very on point. Like he doesn't make that much mistake.
By the way, back.
What was that, Steven?
He's about 6'4".
Wow,
that's good.
That's good. Yeah, it is. All right, so people, for joining us live, I'd like you to be streaming on two platforms, X and YouTube at the same time. So whichever platform you find yourself comfortable and watching us, don't forget to like our show on X, on YouTube. Also, if it's the first time joining us here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to. Yeah. Trying to get this thing off. Yeah. Don't forget to comment and then subscribe to the channel as we get it going. Charles, I think it's Charlie. All right, Charlie says I think it goes by Charlie. Big up to you, Charlie. I hope you're doing very well. It's action of getting
smash that like button.
Charlie said Galetti. Is it Galetti?
No, Rudy Galetti.
Yeah, Rudy Galetti. What about Rudy Galetti, Charlie?
No, he's a journalist.
I know. I'm asking, what about him? What did he put
He's
up?
asking us to get the tweet up. I don't trust this journalist, but I'll get it up anyway, just because it's a talking point.
I sent. Oh yeah, you can bring it up, Steve. I sent it to me, but yeah, bring it up, though, bro.
Oh, you did. You did. DJ.
Yeah, let Steve bring it up. Steve,
Yeah,
bring it up,
I
bro.
don't trust this journalist, but we'll see.
Okay, let's see what he got. He has. Steve, you already got it on the screen.
Yeah, it's already there.
Okay. Let me.
But yeah, I'm taking it pinch of salt because I don't trust this journalist, and this is about the third different price I've seen quoted today. So,
Was this the same one? Is this the same one that was tweeted about 37 minutes ago? Yeah.
no idea. I'm presuming it is. Hang on.
Yeah. That's the same one I've got, bro.
Yeah, 5:22 UK time.
Yeah.
I mean, he's an Italian journalist. He does say things that have sometimes.
This is the third different price I've seen quoted on Maignan today.
Yeah, today, because I know we've seen 35, we've seen 30, we've seen 25.
Yeah, this is about the third different one I've seen today. So that Longo guy, I think he said about 18 million euros.
Yeah.
I think there was another one that was a little less than that. And now this one's saying 19 million pound, which would be, if I was to guess, about 23 million euro.
Okay. So Chelsea improved their bid for Maignan to 19 million bonuses, including very close to AC Milan minimum request. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and just following on from that, Fabrizio apparently he's put this one out as well. He's saying that Chelsea's mission is to get the deal Maignan on a plane for the CWC. Both clubs are still talking right now. Personal terms are ready to be agreed. Wants to play UCL and CWC and is really pushing.
I mean, everyone's saying he's pushing now. You got Matteo Moretto, I forgot who he writes for, but he's quite reliable. He's saying he's pushing. You've got Romano saying he's pushing. You've got Longo saying he's pushing. You've got loads, pretty much every journalist I can think of saying he's pushing. So he's already told them as well. He's already told them, look, sell me or I'm going for free. I will not renew my contract. So yeah, every day we get every day for the last few days, we've got that little bit more leverage on the Chelsea side of things. So that's all I'm going to say on that bit is every day there's a little bit more leverage. If he's got to leave on a free, it's essentially him going, you accept this or you're getting nothing because I can sign in January for a team in another country to join them on a free in the summer. So the ball's in AC Milan's court.
Yeah.
The reason why I'll take a little bit of truth in these reports from Rudy Galletti is look at the price. I mean, I'll say the asking price from where they started from to where they are now. We had it was 30 to 35. That was about
that was in euros. That was in euros. That's the difference. That wasn't in pounds.
Okay, so it's now moved from euros.
19 million pound bonuses included. So 19 million pound including the add-ons.
I'm not so sure. Is the euro more than the pound? Yeah.
About 30 million euros is about, I think, I want to say about 25 million pound. I want to say. Hang on.
25 million pound.
19 million GBP to euros.
Yeah.
So about 22.5 million euros. That's what this offer, according to Galletti, is.
What do you think, DJ? Is it happening today or tomorrow?
I think it's going to happen. I think you're going to get a here we go either tonight.
It won't happen tonight. Let's be honest.
It'll be tomorrow.
It'll be tomorrow because this is the biggest deal that has not been completed that includes a team that's going to the Club World Cup. Liverpool aren't in the Club World Cup. Leverkusen are not in the Club World Cup. So the Wirtz one wouldn't be included in this conversation.
Yeah. Agreed, yeah.
That can still happen over the next few days. They don't have a deadline to get players in for a tournament.
Yeah.
So this is the one for Romano. You've got this and Gittins, mainly Maignan because of who he is. And a few years ago, he was one of the best. Some might argue he still is because he's just had a poor defense in front of him. So it's not really on him as much. But I think I saw a stat. It was like in the last 4 seasons, he's made 4 mistakes leading to goals or something. And then Sanchez had like more than that this season alone. So that in itself is nuts.
You can't. You wouldn't want to compare these 2 goalkeepers. It's
No,
uncomparable.
but I'm just saying it's mad to think like there's some people going, "Oh, I don't want him because he didn't save a few of the shots against him in the game on what day was it? Thursday or whatever it was."
Yeah,
and I'm like, yeah,
It's
but
a
look
fan
at what
base,
was in
Stephen.
front of him in terms of defense.
It's our fan base, bro. It's our fan base, bro.
Oh, bro, it's the same
They
people.
were mashed.
I want a top keeper. I want an experienced keeper, and then you get Mike Maignan, and they're like, but he's not been good the last couple of years. Yeah, look at the defense for France and AC Milan for the last 2 years. It's been shocking.
Yeah.
What do you want the man to do?
The other thing of all was, I don't know if you saw. I mean, Twitter went on meltdown. I mean, because he conceded them 5 goals against Spain.
Yeah, that's the exact game I'm on about.
The fans just. I'm thinking to myself, what are we doing here? I mean, you know, what do these fans want? You know, we go on about saying we want an experienced goalkeeper. I tell you what, but even though he conceded 5 goals, I'd take him over Sanchez any flipping day of the week.
Like two of my friends said, only 2 of those were his fault.
Yeah, they were. The rest were not. I mean, one was a penalty kick. I mean, you know, what can you do about that?
I don't think they were including a penalty in their comment. Penalties is 50-50.
I don't think France have the best of defense in a way. Those 2 defenders are very, very suspect. Upamecano and Konate. They make a lot of mistakes. Upamecano especially for Bayern Munich. He makes a lot of mistakes.
He didn't play the other day.
He didn't play.
And what it does tell you as well, guys, right? Is when France won their last game against Germany, it shows you what a good defense they've got because Gusto literally had Wirtz in his pocket.
Bro, you know, in the first, I think it was 5 minutes, he made 2 saves.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
People say they're straight at him, but at the same time, if he didn't save him, he's getting slaughtered, so he can't really win. This is what I wanted. Hang on, I'm going to share my screen on Signpost for a second. The defense that was in front of him the other day,
Yeah.
I'm going to actually zoom in a bit.
Okay. Go for it.
Get rid of these. I hate when it jumps all the way down. Look. Longley, Konate, Kalulu, Teo Hernandez. Teo Hernandez is the left back for AC Milan as well. Kalulu, I think, is just transferred to Juventus from AC Milan, I think. Konate, I actually don't mind Konate, but Longley's long past it at this point.
Hernandez also. He's a good defender. Yeah, he's a good left back. Kalulu, I'm not so sure about him. I haven't seen much about him. Longley, I used to call him Longley, but anyway.
Yeah, he's leaving Barcelona anyway. He's going to Atletico Madrid according to reports today. Yeah. I mean, exactly what Steve. I mean, look at that. Apart from Konate, you tell me there. I mean, Hernandez for me. I mean, look, he's had a crap. Let's be real here. Most of those players at Milan have had a crap season. I put Loftus-Cheek in that category. I'm going to put Fikayo Tomori. I'm going to put Pulisic in there. Rafael Leao. You know, Tammy Abraham done pretty well for them, right?
Yeah.
But other than that, most of Milan's season has been crap. That's why they didn't get Champions League football, and now they need to sell their players. So you know, you look at that back line in itself. I mean, apart from, as we said,
Milan one or the France one from the other day.
The France, no, because I'm talking about the 2 guys from obviously the France one from the other day. But if you look at the 2 players that are in there, I mean, Hernandez plays for Milan, doesn't he, at the moment?
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong in saying that.
He's about to leave, but yeah.
He's been rubbish for Milan this season.
Isn't he going for like 15 million?
Something like that.
France have 2 good left backs as they all carry the Spanish name, like Hernandez and other Hernandez. I'm not so sure. There's like 2 Hernandez that plays.
Yeah, they're
right
brothers. Teo and Luca.
Yeah, they all playing left back, right? They all left-footed players.
I
I think either one plays as a wing and then one plays as left back. I can only remember from playing, using the France national team in the FIFA, something like that.
I was just checking something. I thought Kalulu was at AC Milan this year, but he wasn't. He was on loan at Juventus, and he's now joined Juventus on a permanent. But before that, he was at AC Milan.
All right, guys, if you're watching this live, we're still looking for more updates related to today's topics. Upamecano, that's Upamecano. Mamadou Sarr has been. I saw Upamecano. Sorry for that. Mamadou Sarr has been, another player at Chelsea have added to the Blues family. He's been out there. Also, we're looking at any update from Maignan, our brother over here. Charlie shared this with us. He said, Rudy Galetti has an update on the latest asking price, which is what AC Milan is asking for Chelsea to play. Now he's gone up to 19 million. 19 million euros. It used to be pounds. Now it's going to be euros, which is more a value more than the pounds. At this moment in time.
Well,
we're looking at that. Oh, will you go ahead first, Steven?
So Romano put out his tweet about the direct contact today for Maignan to discuss the terms between clubs at 4:25 p.m. UK. So nearly 2 hours ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Within the last 30 minutes, 30 minutes, he has retweeted that tweet. And I know it's in the last 30 minutes because it's after his tweet about Marcus Bettinelli, which was 34 minutes ago.
Bettinelli joined Man City, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I know it's in the last half hour because it's retweeted after his Bettinelli tweet from 35 minutes ago.
But what's the reason for Bettinelli joining Man City? I don't understand it. It's not like he's going to be contending or challenging for his spot.
Bettinelli around the club. He's loved in the dressing room as well.
He is.
Bro, this is a bad. If he wants to go, fair enough. Yeah. But if the sporting directors have made this decision and not the player, yeah. Bad move. Bad move.
That's who I think's actually made that decision, Stephen. I'll be real with you, bruv. I don't think it's the goalkeeper himself.
Because so far they seem to have. Well, I don't know how much this is Maresca and Joe Shields and how much is them, but so far in this window, they're not getting overpriced. They're not getting forced into paying too much money, rather. Yeah. And they're looking to do cheaper deals than what they would have done a couple years ago. I mean,
do we know?
Right?
Do we not bet Nelly's prices?
On about them saying about opportunity and this and that, right? But they're actually trying to take one now with the Maignan deal. That's actually an opportunity, and they're actually going for it. This isn't just PR anymore. That proves that they will go for the right opportunity if it arrives for experienced players.
Do we know what Bettinelli's going for? Is it a free?
It'd be like a minimal fee, wouldn't it?
He's got 1 year left on his contract. Has he got 1 or 2 years left?
But he's third choice. He's not really. He might have played, I think he played like one cup game his whole time here.
Yeah, but against Middlesbrough.
Would it be anything over $1 million? 5 million? Or less?
You might get like between. Yeah, you might get $1 million or something, but. Somebody said, I won't be surprised if Chelsea are letting this move quickly so that they can go back to City for somebody later in the window.
Wonder who.
Which, let's be honest, would not surprise any of us. It wouldn't, would it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, who's the guy? Who's the kid we were linked with from there? Is that the one?
Who's that again?
Yeah, McAtee, wasn't it?
McAtee.
No, it's the other one. It was the other one. It was in the last window. It was the other window. What was his name?
Yeah, no, that's the one I think that was McAtee, no?
No, bro. It was another one. Another guy. Is it okay? Oh, what is his name? O'Reilly? Is it O'Reilly?
Oh, O'Reilly.
Yeah, O'Reilly. Is that the one?
I never heard that one. O'Reilly was linked with Chelsea.
He was. I do believe it was in January.
Was as well. I think both of them were.
Yeah,
He reminds
probably
me. He
both.
reminds me of Dominic Solanke. The way he plays, his body, the way he moves around. He reminds me
Who's
of
that?
Dominic Solanke. O'Reilly. O'Reilly.
All right, yeah,
Yeah, it reminds me
yeah.
of Solanke when he was that young.
He's got that vibe, innit? Of him when
Yeah,
he
yeah.
all of that. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Yeah, I mean, let's see, mate. I mean, if it means we're going to do another deal for one of their other players, it would not surprise me, as we said. Just some other small news for you guys on
Mhm.
Chelsea. You obviously guys have seen today that we're letting go of 3 goalkeepers. I don't know if you saw that today from the
Yeah,
academy. I think 3
only
of them are
2
going
of
to be
them
taking
have
leave.
been in and around the first team though.
Yeah, the other one I've just about to tell you about, some other news, small news here. It's just that by Kieran Gill, Chelsea have offered 19-year-old academy striker Donnell McKinley a new deal, but told no agreement at the moment. Current contract expiring
Oh,
this summer. Yeah,
Danielle McNeil, right?
yeah, that's the one. Highly rated, but not been handed his first team chance, unlike the CFC peers. That's what
Yeah.
it says on there. So that's some other news coming out of Chelsea as well today.
I mean, just like DJ, you just said, a few players have been released to leave the football club. Not the big names that we are expecting. These players' contract has come to an end, and they've been released to leave the football club. Trying to find all the names. Okay.
There wasn't many. There was only 4 that are leaving. I sent the thing, didn't I? There's 4 that Chelsea posted, but I think there's a couple others. There was a couple of others as well, if I remember rightly. Where was
All
it?
right, Nehemiah is wondering, says Steven, is Gettins not happening? We haven't heard much from Gettins today. It's all about Maignan, but we wish. I mean, very, very sure. Maybe, hopefully, tomorrow or by the end of the day, we might hear something tangible for us to rely on by tomorrow, transfer deadline day. And we'll be here, guys. Transfer deadline day. We're going to spend 5 hours on our show today, so do not
Right.
miss it. Do not miss it. Almost about 5 hours
Tomorrow.
from tomorrow's live show. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I said 5 hours today.
Oh
5
no.
hours. 5 hours,
Tomorrow.
yeah.
Tomorrow.
So
No,
we
today.
tomorrow. I don't know if you saw
Huh?
any other news today, guys. I think the reason why the Gittins deal was slightly held up. I don't know if you saw today. We're linked with that Norwegian winger again today. I don't know if you mentioned
Nusa.
Nusa. That could be another reason why that deal for Gittins may be getting held up. Because I think they're now looking at him as an option. It was put out today. I don't know if you know the guy who put it out. He's a Norwegian. He's a Norwegian journalist. I've actually spoken to him on dare I say I spoke to him on the what's his name's church on what's his name stream, but I don't I forgot his name now. Mo. He used to come on his streams quite a lot. Yeah, he used to come on his streams. His name is Andreas Kossand. He's the one that's actually put that news out today regarding regarding the situation about about that winger. So that could be another reason why it could be why it's been delayed as well. But from what he's told me on here, he's basically said to me that what's he told me on here? I'll tell you what he said to me. Hold on.
Grab it, DJ. Grab it. Bring it up.
He goes. Let me get his. I'm trying to get his news up. I've been speaking to him today on messages here today. It's good work, Norwegian. He's telling me what he's doing. Yeah, I think the player. Sorry, bro. It's been so long. Where have we got? I've got to get that news up for you. I've got it all here. I've been talking to him on what do you call it on messaging. I will get them more info. I'm trying to get more info out of him regarding this. But he's actually basically said to me that could be another reason why. But he goes to me, it might not hold up the Gittins deal. It could end up with both players, Gittins and also him as well. But nothing. But Chelsea have not made anything concrete as yet on him. That's what he's told me.
Nusa.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so sure, but I want if this is the guy that I saw. There's one guy that played for Wolverhampton Wanderers. I think he's a defender or midfielder or something like that. Very skillful on the ball. He defends very well. If he's the guy that Man City have signed, they've got a player on their hands. They've got a player on their hands.
What,
that looks like he's Ryan and Nari or whatever his name is. If he's the guy, yeah, Inuri. If he's the guy, Man City are building something very strong this season.
Yeah, so basically what he said, what he's told me, guys, he says, yeah, I think this is a player that will come as well as Jamie Gittins, not instead, to clarify. Because I basically asked him, has it been, it's been ages since I've spoken to him, and he goes to me that Mark's out of 10. I said, Mark's out of 10 if Noosa comes to Chelsea instead of Gittins. He said to me, sorry, bro, I've been so busy. Hope everything's good with you. I think this is a player that will come as well as Jamie Gittins, not instead, to clarify. So that could be another reason why we could end up with both of these guys, Gittins and him, but nothing has been concrete on him yet. But it won't be surprising me. It won't surprise me we end up with both of them, mate, rather than another striker, as we've been talking about.
Yeah. Thank you very much, DJ. DJ, we need. I'll talk to you later with this news. So, Steven, what do we do now? Galati's news. Move on from Galati's news. We've also talked about these few players that have been released to leave the football club. Next we'll be looking at, where is my phone? Okay. I have this on my screen. See, today, or I think today, it says Jamie Gittins, Chelsea is on it and talking to Borussia Dortmund. Talks are continuing today, and a new bid is coming with add-ons, personal terms done. Chelsea is accelerating one to keep an eye on. I think it's coming from Fabrizio.
I'm trying to see now.
And also, guys, if you watch live, one from Mark Maignan said Maignan has made it clear to AC Milan, if no deal is found with Chelsea, he won't renew his contract, expire in June 2025, raising the real rates for a free exit next summer. CFC Chelsea FC plan fresh talk today, trying to close the gap with the within on time for Club World Cup competition that takes place. I think about a week's time, about 2 weeks time.
What's that?
2 weeks time, the Club World Cup game competition kick off, right? In 2 weeks time.
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
So in about a week time.
Literally.
Also, news is out that Chelsea are meeting up. I think the players are returning to Cobham to start preparation for the competition tomorrow. So if you're there, you want to know what's going on. Tomorrow, the players meet at Cobham to start preparation by a week for the competition. I think the squad is already there. They wouldn't have a hard time trying to.
No, so all it'll be is that players will start coming back from internationals, and the ones that have been on their little short holiday will come back as well.
Yeah.
But some of them have obviously been on internationals. So, say we're on internationals, everyone else got a little bit of a break because they're not going to get one otherwise.
Anyone have any update on Kudus? Or that rumors have gone quiet for now? Nothing yet. DJ, we'd like to see that deal happen. Mohamed Kudus to Chelsea.
Sorry, bro. Kudus?
Kudus to Chelsea.
Listen, I rate the player. I think he's an excellent talent. I really do. I think he's good. Look, listen, he's done it in the way he's done it. Listen, we know what he can do. I think he's at the wrong club for me. I think he's helped. I think he's done. You know when you talk about a player who's more or less done it now, as far as he can at the club that he's at, and he needs to now go on the big stage. For me, that is him, exactly that. I know we were linked with him 2 seasons ago. I think we almost got close to getting that deal all but wrapped up, but he instead it didn't happen. And now it's back on again. But I'm hearing today that reading today that Arsenal are now in the mix for him. But whether they'll be able to afford him is another thing, because they're trying to get all their eggs in one basket for Benjamin Sesko. So
go ahead, DJ. Sorry.
No, bro. I was just gonna say, yeah. I don't know about United, but I know there's definitely interest from Arsenal. I think it's been tweeted out a lot today regarding Arsenal's interest in him. But I listen. I hope we get him, brilliant, because I think he'll come and do well for us.
United is related to Gyökeres, so that's why I said you should go on and finish what you're saying before we jump to a different topic.
Oh. Sorry, was that bro? We were talking about Kudus, weren't we?
Yeah, we're talking about Kudus. But when you were
That's-
speaking, I don't want to jump off from there and go to a different topic. That's why I was
Oh,
like,
sorry, bro.
when you say
Sorry, bro.
United, yeah.
Like, sorry, I was talking about Kudos. Sorry, bro. I know he's been. I know he's been linked today with other club. I know he's been linked, but as I said, I would take him to Chelsea. Yeah, of course.
Exactly. Thank you very much, DJ Sub. Latest development also before we went live, I heard that United have showed so much interest in signing Gyökeres. I don't know how reliable those sources are, but I'm trying to find out anything. Yes, sir. Go for it, sir.
So from Simon Johnson of The Athletic, Chelsea under-21 striker Donnell McNeely has rejected a contract and is planning to leave this summer. Has interest from a number of clubs, including in the Premier League, but priority is best pathway for senior minutes.
Crap.
What was that noise?
I did that because I didn't like the news.
Oh, was it you? Oh, sorry, bro. Was you... Oh, okay.
He's leaving the football club, and I'm not happy with it. So
emotional damage.
Emotional damage to Chelsea Football Club. I mean, it happened many times. Other football players wouldn't like to leave. I mean, playing their football club. They said, okay, I'm leaving this club. I'm joining Chelsea. So it's one of those things. Yes, he wants more game time. Chelsea wouldn't give him that. He's not ready yet. I understand he has to move on. But
He'll probably go to the Championship.
I won't be surprised. I mean, yeah. Come on, give us more updates, Fab, on Maignan. I've seen something from Athletic. Oh, it's football. It's not. I've seen when you're talking under 21. Yes, sir, DJ. I've seen your message.
Oh, you've seen it. Okay, cool. Then you know.
Yeah, I'm about to check it right now from DJ. DJ said, "This is from Andres, right? So clarify. Nusa is a player Chelsea will be looking at in addition to Gettins. Should they choose to pursue him as a stand? He is a player CFC. Let me get it. So that's a Norwegian player you're talking about, DJ, because it's got like a Norway flag over here.
Yeah, he's tweeted it out, bro. So it's out there. So yeah.
Okay.
What's his name?
Andrew Kusant. Andrew Kusant.
How do you spell it?
ANDR. Okay, the Andrews, so Kusant will be KORSSUND. K as in Kevin. KORSSUND. He has a Norwegian flag, and then
I think I saw that report earlier. But I just didn't know who the journalist was. So hang on. I know how I can find it even quicker.
Okay, get that. If you're ready, that you can put that on your screen. So I'll take the images off.
I'm doing it now.
So we can share to the listeners, the updates and what's going on.
This one.
Yeah.
It's ready whenever you are.
Okay. Thank you very much, DJ. DJ, I've sent you a message. What do you think? You don't have to talk about it here. We can talk about it later. I've
responded. Yeah, cool.
Okay. All right. Good. Go ahead, Steven. Okay. Chelsea have maintained a long-standing interest in Antonio Nusa from right back RB Leipzig. Nothing concrete at the moment, but he could be a player to keep an eye on this summer for the Blues. So it could be, the second transfer window, isn't it? Chelsea can do something in the second transfer window.
Yeah, it's a possibility we could do. I'm just thinking though, if say we get our other target, which is obviously Gittins and him, can we more or less say that we're not going to go for another striker then? Because I can't believe we're going to go for another striker then if that is the case. I don't know. I don't want your guys' thoughts on that. Oh, both of you.
What if we get Nusa?
Yeah, and Gittins say.
I don't think it impacts striker. I just think that maybe, what's it called? I just think that maybe we'll see Jackson get sold if we get another striker. That's what I think. I don't think it's as simple as if we get Nusa and Gittins, then a striker won't come in. I just think it means that it's going to probably mean Jackson gets sold. Because then you'd have Neto, Noni, Nusa, Gittins, probably loan out Tyreek George so that he can get some more minutes. So you have your 4 wingers and then let him get minutes in, say, the Championship or something, or with one of the newly promoted teams.
Yeah, I wouldn't say take him to some Championship. I think he's better than playing the Championship. He would be better to
But then you don't want to put him in a relegation battling team either. That's the issue.
I mean, if relegation team, battling team, he still gets Premier League, minutes instead of playing the Championship minutes, which is more better. I mean, we can see what he's doing. We saw what Delap was doing, although he's playing with those average players that he was playing with. We saw how good he was. You get what I'm saying? But get him to develop and get better and understand be able to play in the highest stage and get better. You want him to remain in the Premier League. You don't want him to send him down to the Championship. You get what I'm saying? He gets much to be able to play in better stadiums. The crowd, most of it are over 35,000. So he gets that exposure. But taking him back to a Championship to play in somewhere around 17,000, 20,000, maybe 35,000, the biggest. I think it's better to keep him in the Premier League. I mean, you can send him to Brighton. Brighton will take him. He gets more minutes, gets better, develop better. Next season, he comes to Chelsea, just like they did with Levi Colwell. Or you can send him to, where can you take him? Brentford. I mean, I know Thomas Frank is leaving. Brentford can develop that player. Depending on who comes in, the kind of football that he plays, who the manager plays, he can get the best out of Tyreek George. Where else can you take him? Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolves, you can take him to Wolves. They play good football. Where else can you take him? Southampton are not there. I wouldn't go for Southampton. Ipswich is gone. I don't think Unai Emirates is going to take him because he'll be playing in Europe. He's probably going to take him. There are a lot of teams that will take Tyreek George, Stephen. There are a lot of teams in the Premier League that will take Tyreek George and get the best out of him.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find something.
Yeah. I'll follow him.
Yeah, I'm trying to find something whilst also ending up having an argument with people about something, because an article just came out saying that the WSL attendances are down 10% on last season. And someone went, it's Chelsea's fault because the league's not competitive and they always win it. So I was just saying, like, how is it Chelsea's fault? The actual issue isn't anything to do with that, yeah? The actual issue is just one of those natural things where you're trying to grow the women's game, but obviously you haven't had a Euros or a World Cup for 2 years. So naturally, there was going to be a decrease this year, but you got the Euros this year, so it's going to spike again. Simple. Nothing to do with Chelsea, but any excuse to take a dig at Chelsea. Ironically, I think it was an Arsenal fan, but it is what it is.
Big up to you, Anthony. Anthony, big up to you. Anthony said, Dortmund. Oh, that was loud. Yeah. Thank you very much, Anthony. He said Dortmund and RB Leipzig are selling club. They just milk us and scam us. From Anthony. Big up to you, Anthony. If your first time joining us here, don't forget to subscribe and be part of us. We want to hear more from you guys. And I think here in a minute, I will drop the link at whoever feel comfortable. That's what these platforms do. We always want to interact with you guys. We'll drop our link for you to come on and let us know who would you want to see Chelsea sign. Although this window got a day to go tomorrow, which closes, there's still the bigger one that will be open. I would say this is a subset. Or I wouldn't say subset. This is the first window. That's a mini one. Would I call it a mini window or a small window that was being open, especially for those that will be participating in the club workout competition that will take place in about a week time? But the bigger one will be open here soon. The summer bigger window will be open, and Chelsea will be looking at some few more bigger names. Bigger names. We have to look at another centre back. This guy is quite young. The one that we've signed is quite young. He's still got a lot more to improve and learn, which I don't think he will be part of the squad next season. He will be sent to Strasbourg to maybe help that team get better. But if Chelsea will be playing Champions League, yes, we have to remember we're back in the Champions League. Chelsea playing Champions League, FA Cup is there, Carabao Cup is also going to be there, and Carabao Cup and what again? Unfortunately, we can play Super Cup because it wasn't the Europa League that we won. We won the Conference League. They should have created something. Who do we face if we win the Conference League? You get what I'm saying? Have we think about this,
What
DJ?
do you mean?
When you win the Conference League, they're supposed to create the tournament or maybe a one-off game.
There's never been one for the Conference League.
You said what?
There's never been one for the conference.
Yeah, my suggestion is they should create something out there. Who can you face?
That's the issue.
Yeah, they have to create, because winning the Conference League means that you have another opportunity to make some money somewhere. Maybe should they do it this way? Whoever wins the Conference League meets the winner of the Club World Cup.
No.
It will be demolition.
Huh?
Is it going to be like a demolition or a mismatch?
Why the Club World Cup? If anything, the team that wins the Club World Cup should face the winner of the Champions League. But that's only every 4 years.
Yeah, every 4 years. So, we could do this way. The winner of the Club World Cup faces the Champions League in that year, every 4 years. Then when that is done, then the winner of the Conference League faces Europa League. What do you think, DJ?
What's that, bro? What was that? Sorry. Say that again. I was just. What was that you were saying?
So get rid of the UEFA Super Cup and don't have it be a thing.
Oh, don't have it at all.
Is that what you're saying, Lee?
No, it should still be there because the Club World Cup comes in every 4 years. So when the 4 years up, there won't be UEFA Super Cup. It will be the Club World Cup winner faces the Champions League winner, and then the Europa League winner will face the Conference League winner.
But
then you're gonna have to create a whole. It wouldn't work because you got 3 tournaments in UEFA, so it wouldn't work.
Yeah,
if there was just about to say that. Tournament, it could work because you could have it as a mini preseason tournament of Champions League versus Europa and then Conference League versus 4th tier UEFA competition, and then the winner of each face each other for the trophy.
Yeah, thank you very much, Anthony. We have a new subscriber on our hands right now. A member. Anthony, enjoy some of our shots and all that stuff. You love it. I'm creating some more promo over there. You guys will love it. Yeah, AI is here with us. We got to get benefit from AI. Is here with us. So we got to do some more stuff with AI and stuff like that. So thank you very much, Anthony, for being part of Blueclouds Media. BCM Sports is the name. Blueclouds Media is the company name. Thank you very much for joining us here on the show. And more from us. DJ said, update. A call is underway between AC Milan management and Chelsea. Maignan, Maignan is awaiting the green light from a club to join Chelsea next few hours will be crucial or decisive. From a few more updates on Maignan, guys. Thank you very
That
much.
one you already
few
knew
more
about. You already, I think, mentioned that one. But yeah, that's already been said before we even started the stream. But there's been loads of people saying there's a call and there's Zoom and there's this and there's that. And I guarantee you now, yeah, there'll be an agreement tonight. We won't hear about it till tomorrow. I guarantee you. Do you know why? Because it benefits nobody to have the Maignan one come out today and then it just be pending medical tomorrow. It benefits nobody. All the people, all the media, especially the ones that do transfers like your Fabrizio Romanos. Ornstein doesn't need it, but your Romanos and people like that, they all need a big transfer to break on deadline day so that they can get loads more interactions, especially Romano, because he always does a deadline day stream. So if the Maignan one's gone, what deal does he have to hold on to for the deadline day that can't be done after the Club World Cup starts?
Yeah.
I've just seen the message from DJ in private, so I'm going to get to that. So just bear with me a second.
Yeah, go for it. No problem, Stephen.
Yeah, DJ, the one that I'm sharing my screen on isn't my main one. So I'm going to actually send you the name of the main one.
All right, bro. Cool. Do that. That's cool. If you can do it, it'd be great.
There you go.
Cheers, bruv.
Sorry about that.
Right here.
All right, ciao, guys. Thank you very much, everyone here making this show happening today. The 65 of you in number in terms of 2 platforms as we're streaming to 57 on X and then 8 on YouTube. Thank you all for tuning in and being part of the wonderful show. We bring you what you want to hear. DJs and Stephen G and myself bring you the most updated sports news. If you're a Chelsea fan, you'll be very, very happy with me. If you're other, rival fan, you're also going to be happy with me because we touch bases on everything. A report came in earlier today that Manchester City have solidified or have the signature of Ryan Cherki today. I know you guys have seen that player very well, but I remember I had JC on the show before the other day. He said he is very slow. He's a very slow player. But I saw that worthy of a goal he scored against Spain the other day. What a goal and what a signing. I know, DJ, I'm not sure if you've seen much of that player, but what should Man City fans expect from this player?
The one, which one? The one that signed from AC Milan. The one from AC Milan, right?
No, Ryan Cherki is Leon. Olympic Leon.
Ryan Cherki. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Oh, mate, what a player!
Trying to destroy his career.
I mean, what a player he is, mate. I'll be honest with you, but I'm surprised we didn't go in the mix for him. To be fair, at the price that he was at, I mean, and they got him for, I think that would have been a snip.
40 million. The guy for 40 million.
Yeah,
in euros.
He's
an excellent £5 million.
He's an excellent player, mate. I think we all know that. People were talking about saying he's got a bit of an attitude. His issues in the change room, and he causes it. I can always say, you hear all these stories about these players, yeah, but you're never going to know that. You don't actually know that until they come to your club, or you're not going to know about it. So
I remember there being messages leaked between, I think it was the owner and somebody else talking about his attitude, and the messages got leaked.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, even with that, I mean, he obviously needs to be there. I mean, I think under Maresca, I think he'd probably have him under Manis if he was to come to Chelsea. But then again, you say that, and then we say we got Cole Palmer, haven't we? So even if he was to come to this team, mate, where would you fit him into the team? He doesn't get past Cole Palmer, does he? So, yeah.
Then again,
guess in that
does?
Way. Yeah, exactly, bro. So yeah, an excellent player, and I think he'll do really well at Manchester City. I really do. They've got a good player there.
Yeah, City are just, I don't know, man. Also, reports came earlier today regarding it looks like the financial fair play, which is 115.
It wasn't all financial fair play. There was loads of stuff included. You're on
Yeah.
about Man City. Yeah, it's not just financial.
The financial breaches, 115 financial breaches. It looks like if the FA are really on top of it, Manchester City could face sanctions, relegations, point deductions. All these could come in and it will affect Manchester City badly. They could
Give
even
them a
lose
50-point deduction and they'll get relegated and we can all have a party.
And take all their players, brother.
Great success.
Steven, what's that one here? The at SC Blue. Is it for what's that?
No, that's mine. That's my Twitter. That's my main Twitter.
For you send it to DJ, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's my main one.
Yeah, I've done it, mate. I've followed. Cool.
Yeah. Come on. We look more updates. Premier League. Yeah, the guy that City have just signed. The guy is a good player. All right, Ben Jacob just tweeted 56 seconds ago. Jack Grealish expected to depart Man City FC. Won't travel to. I know we all know that. Why he's just regurgitating the same news again. Man City won't travel. He won't travel with Man City to the Club World Cup. Access option, Premier League, European, and Saudi interests. Some suitors and only want a loan. Thomas Tuchel has told Grealish he does have an English future with regular minutes. So, I know he's been linked to Napoli. You think Antonio Conte will like his attitude or will get the best out of him? Jack Grealish. Why has things going so bad for Grealish?
Do you know what it is, mate? Do you know what it is, bro? I think. I'll be honest with you. I can't believe I'm going to actually say this, but I'm going to say it. I think Pep's ruined his career, mate. I'm not going to lie to you.
I've said it many times, DJ. I've said the same thing.
And I would never usually say that about Pep Guardiola because I do rate him so highly as a manager, but I just think he's ruined his career. The guy, if you think where this guy was before he signed for them, Aston Villa, he was the club captain. He was more or less banging in goals for them almost every week. He was hardly ever injured there. Obviously, on the odd occasion he got injured here and there, but otherwise he was mainly fit. He was phenomenal for them. And since he's gone to Manchester City, he's not being allowed to showboat that, if you like, under Pep.
He's not allowed to be free. He doesn't do what he wants.
Yeah,
he always have to pass.
Exactly, man. I know we get accused a lot of saying we ruin players' careers, but I have to say, you know, what he's done to Jack Grealish, and I think a lot of people are now starting to say this now, and I've seen it now that Pep's getting quite a lot of stick coming his way about it. I think he needs to change. I said it already. You change your play in an environment, yeah, they become better. They'll go elsewhere and they're going to smash you. And I think if he was to go to Newcastle, I've seen links to Everton, surprisingly. All right. If he was to go to Newcastle, bro, I think he'll do well at Newcastle. I really do. I think under that manager, under Eddie Howe, he'll get the best out of him. He'll play brilliant down there, or any other club, to be fair. So it's a shame, really. But it's still not too late for him. He's still young, and hopefully he'll get himself sorted out, and he'll get a good move because he shouldn't be at Manchester City anymore. I mean, they clearly don't appreciate him there. And if I was him as a player, I would look at my situation and say, do I really want to be somewhere where I'm not really appreciated, or I actually want to go somewhere where I can actually prove myself because I know what a talent I really am? And I think he'll go and do that somewhere else. I said that about Rafael Leao as well, Nee. Yeah, and I know people come on to me saying, oh, he's your Portuguese brother. It's not about him being my Portuguese brother. It's not that at all. The fact of the matter is players do need to have a change of environment sometimes. It might not always work out for a player, and you know when their time is their sell by date. If you want to talk about their time, their sell by runs out, and I think his is run out at Milan as well. He needs a change as well. Bring him to Chelsea, 100%. I think he does well.
I agree with you 100%, DJ. Look at Jadon Sancho. We saw how good he became when he changed that environment on loan to Borussia Dortmund, and at Chelsea he did quite good. He wasn't having that negative effect in terms of player having that bad attitude where he have to expose the manager when the manager came in public to criticize him. The manager first of all, the manager shouldn't have done that in public, but Jadon also have to protect himself. People say he doesn't have to come and say anything, but I think the player is trying to protect himself. If the manager is trying to throw him under the bus or disgrace him. He's human. He came on. He also went on social media and protect himself. And since then, it's been, people see him to be something bad. But like you said, I reckon that he goes to Manchester United. He'll be much better, experienced, play on that left-hand side, being much more productive, better than Garnacho, and obviously they don't have Rashford anymore, so he'll be much better on that left-hand side. Loan or sell Garnacho to someone else and keep him. Jack Grealish to Man United.
Oh, he won't go to Man U.
He won't go to Man U?
No, he won't go Man U.
But I'm saying that I feel like he will do much better with Manchester United than going anywhere else, depending on his wages. If he wants more high wages, then I don't think Man U will afford it. That's the reason why it's been difficult right now. Because what I heard is Brahim Broma is asking for 250K a week.
Yeah, we spoke on that the other day when Skylar was on as well.
Yeah, Man United doesn't want to pay that much money. They're trying to cut the wages down. So probably, I don't know, 200. He won 250. Gyökeres, I don't think so. Gyökeres won more than 300. So United will not get what they want. That's a big problem for United right now, I'm afraid. But it's now, if they want to understand and do what Chelsea are doing, that's the best way to do it. That's the best way to go about it. Obviously, get these young players in, pay them 150, give them a season, 2 seasons to develop and get experience in the Premier League. And then you keep that wage structure. 150, everyone's making 150, 200, 150, 200. That's the best way United. But if United are forcing your way to fix United, fix the football club, and start challenging next season, it's not going to work. They have to go the same route that Chelsea went to. That's what Chelsea have done. They've got rid of all these scumbags from the football club, all this trash, and then start all over with young players. 2021, 22, 2 seasons. Don't give the manager big tax. Give the manager time to galvanize the team. Give the manager time to build the team. 2 seasons. I said 5 seasons. But bringing in Amiram is going to add another more 3 seasons to what I already said. So I said 5 seasons last season, 2 more seasons added to it. That makes it 7. Amiram need 2 seasons to build that team, to start challenging. The team that they have is never anywhere close to challenging. They have names, but they don't have a team. Bringing in Ryan and Brian in Burma, it's not going to fix anything. Who else did they sign, Stephen G? Oh, DJ. Who else did they sign? Who else did they sign so far?
Who's that?
Man United.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Yeah. Not at the moment, no.
The names
we
hear.
Cunha signed, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, yes. But they haven't signed Mbeumo, so the only one they've got is Cunha.
Yeah.
Cunha is not going to help them.
Yeah,
Cunha is on the ball.
Private chat, by the way.
Huh? Was that, bro? Hold on.
Check private chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I was saying is Cunha is not going to help them. Cunha off the ball.
On, why is that not?
It doesn't exist in the game. Cunha off the ball, he doesn't exist in the game. They need young players with legs, with good attitude that will fight for the badge. And I hear people saying that, was it Barcelona? They're playing a multi-system. And I said this multi-system has been existed for over 20 years or 30 years. I remember the multi-system that they are talking about was being, used by the 1997 squad that won the New Zealand 97. Ghana squad and the 17 squad that won the New Zealand 97. These coach Aflani, may he so rest in peace, was playing a system called the multi-system. The multi-system is like all play all attack, all defending. If United, that's what United need to play. All attacking, all defending. You don't need anyone to stay out there. We all go up, we all come back and defend. You get what I'm saying? And that's the multi-system that they said Barcelona are playing. But it's been existing for years. 97, if I can remember. Even the Ghanaian national team used it and won the New Zealand 97 World Cup under 17. So all right, so we're still looking at the poll. The poll said I have 7 votes today. We have 7 votes. Let me see. I haven't voted mine yet, but all right. We got 12. I think good people said a good solid squad addition. More people are going for the good solid squad addition. The question was the poll was, what is your grade for the Maignan? It wasn't Maignan, the Mamadou Sarr signing, 50 million for 25, 26 and season. A lot of people are saying good for the squad addition. I think what I was saying, I don't think it's going to be even good for the squad addition. He might go on loan. We don't need Ekiteke from King So. I didn't see all these earlier.
What's that? He goes, we don't need. Did he say we don't need the Kikite?
Yeah, that's what Kim So said earlier on.
You're correct.
Yeah, I know Kim So. Wants. I think he wants.
No, he wants Osimhen.
I was going to say he wants Osimhen.
Yeah.
He's like me. I want Osimhen as well, or Gyökeres, as I said, Gyökeres, one of the two. But Ikakite, look, I think we've got. I think. Listen, for me, Ikakite is overpriced. I'm not going to lie to you. I think there's a talent in him. I think he's a good player. I think he comes to Chelsea. I think he does improve us. You know, and I can see the vibes why people are vibing him towards Isak and Thierry Henry vibes about him. I can see why they're getting that. And yeah, I think if he was to come and showcase that at Stamford Bridge and for the Premiership, I think he'll do really well for us. But if you were to ask me, as I said, to choose between the 3 of them, for me, it's going to be, as I said, Gyökeres, Osimhen, and I'll put him as 3rd choice because let's be real, there's not really any other striker we can go out there to go and get. I mean, unless people want to take a punt on Vlahovic, who's injury prone. I don't think anyone wants Vlahovic at Chelsea. Okay, he's another one that's available. Jonathan David, I understand, is still available on a free. Whether that happens is another thing. Whether we pursue him. So you have to look at the options that are out there who we could go and get, and they're the 3. I'd say they're the main 3 that we can go and get. But let's be real here. Osimhen is not going to happen because we know because of the wages. And we also know that they're not going all out for Gyökeres because of his age. So only unfortunately, Ikakite is the only one that's available to go and get. And I actually think he will actually come and surprise a lot of people. I think a lot of fans are looking at him and thinking he's going to be crap. But I don't think he's going to be crap. Because I think he comes and improves us. I really do. But still, obviously, my choices are still as the first 2, as I've said already. But I won't complain if we were to get Ikakite. Let's put it that way.
Hugo Ekitike is the guy DJ's talking about right now. So if you're watching us live, I also had some statement from Thierry Henry. He said the player frustrates sometimes, but he can be. He said it's like a Jackson. He can be good when have his day, but he can go missing for a long period of time. But if he have his head down, he's saying if he have his head down and get better, he will be a terrifying striker. What was that, Steven?
Who's that one about?
Ekiteke.
Oh,
Hugo Ekiteke. That's what Thierry Henry said.
And Thierry Henry worked with him in the youth international setup as well.
Yeah, and he said he can be frustrating sometimes, but when he have his day, it is difficult to stop.
But you know what, Danny? What I'll say on that one, right, is if anyone remembers Thierry Henry when he first came to England from Juventus, right, and Arsene Wenger got him in, he wasn't exactly setting the world alight as well. He was he was not exactly brilliant straight away. He was actually there were a lot of Arsenal fans actually getting quite irritated with him until he moved him from winger position to striker. So when he goes, he can be a bit of hot and cold. He's got to look at himself and say, well, yeah, you were once like that before you became an excellent player. So in that kind of way, I have to say in that way, I'll say he needs to, obviously, yeah, he's raw. according to him. He's up and down. But so was Thierry Henry when he first came to Chelsea. Sorry, to Arsenal. So was Didier Drogba when he first came to Chelsea. But they all picked up their games, didn't they? Eventually, with the right coaching, the right manager, they all became excellent players. We all know after that, Thierry Henry and Didier Drogba's careers. We all know where they all went after that. So I have to say, in that kind of like way, Thierry Henry in that way, as much as I like him, I rate him very highly. Thierry Henry, he's one of my all-time favorite strikers, even though he didn't play for us. Yeah, I will say one thing: he was once like that as well. So it works both ways. If you can look at it from that angle.
Do you know what else I'd say? Purely because you mentioned Didier Drogba. When it comes to Mike Maignan and Gittins and getting the deals done, yeah, just pay and don't speak.
Spot on, bro. Spot on.
I'm not a massive fan of Gittins, yeah, but my point is, if the manager wants him, back the freaking manager. Not difficult. And we've heard multiple times about how we have Maresca wants him and stuff like that. What's that? Like I said, I don't trust Galletti, but this is a newer update anyway.
Yeah, that's 10 minutes ago.
Chelsea and Maignan and his camp are pushing hard to get the deal done with AC Milan in time for Club World Cup registration. The Rossoneri, or whatever they're called, aware of their stance, want to maximise sale by tweaking the fixed and bonus structure, but they also wouldn't want to keep a disgruntled player. So accept the freaking offer. It's not difficult. If you don't want to keep a disgruntled player, accept the offer on the table right now.
Yeah, big up to you, Nehemiah, and Ty. Big up to you. I hope you're doing very well, Ty. From the Chelsea section. Ty, I hope you're doing well. So we are moving too slow in the market. Nehemiah, look, you have to remember the window hasn't really opened. This is just a preface of it. Preface of the window. The bigger one will be open. This one was just 10 days, just for those, especially for those, not those alone, but especially for those that are going to participate in the Club World Cup, so they can get players in. But another window will be open. That will take, I think that one has about a month, right?
No, that's the one that goes on until September.
Yeah, so that's the bigger one will be open, so we don't have to, try and get all the players within 10 days.
Outline it.
Yeah, it's also not easy.
For this one is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
The window is then closed for just 6 days, if I remember rightly, and then it reopens until the end of the summer.
Yeah, if you follow these journalists and stuff like that, they will tell you that doing a deal like bringing a player from one club to the other, it's not an easy thing. The kind of process that you go through, the paperwork and all that stuff, it's not that easy. It takes time, and we only have 10 days to be doing all these deals. We've had what's his name? Is it Sarr? We've had Sarr already, and then we've done what's his name again? Who else did we do? Who else did we do earlier? Is that only Sarr? I can't remember. Which other player did we do? What, Steven?
The lap.
Yeah. Thank you.
Also,
Thank you.
Just quickly share my screen for a sec because I've got the Premier League website up.
Okay. Yeah, like I say, we've done Sarr, and we're talking about Maignan and Hugo Ekitike and all these players. It's not easy doing deals within 10 days. So, guys, have patience. Ty said, I'm not well, but I'm surviving. All right. We are all surviving, Ty. We are all surviving.
Yeah, I hope he's feeling better. Big up to you, Ty.
I hope we get better, yeah. If you don't survive, then what else can you do? All right. Thank you very much, Ty, for joining us here on the show today. Nehemiah said, I hope Maignan done. I can't have Sanchez playing in the World Cup competition. What Sanchez has also been linked to join Manchester City. I hope that is true. We'll be very happy if he joins City and being maybe assistant goal.
What are you on about?
Sanchez?
Yeah, I've heard links that he's joined City.
No.
Yeah, I heard some links, the rumors. Yeah.
No, Bettinelli's going to City.
Bettinelli, bro. Sanchez is going nowhere at the moment. But I hope he does. I hope he does.
Yeah, I think
I'm
he'll
really
get an
actually,
Emblem.
I'm actually really hoping, yeah, that
Yeah.
he replaces Mamadashvili at Villarreal. Well, not Villarreal, sorry, at Valencia, because they're looking for a goalkeeper. Come and get Sanchez. He's available, man. Come on, do us a
Did you
favor,
watch
take him
They
back.
apparently like Jorgensen. This is what I told you the other day.
Yeah, I
Apparently
know
they
you
like
did, bro. I know you
Jorgensen.
did. Yeah, rather Jorgensen stay than Sanchez. Let's put it that way, bro.
Petrovic, Penders, Mike Maignan. Fine by me.
What were you trying
Yeah.
to share, Steven? What were you trying to share?
This.
Yeah, go for it then.
It's just what I highlighted about the transfer windows. So it's open from the 1st of June to 10th of June, 10th of June being tomorrow. And then it closes at 7 p.m. Yeah?
Yeah.
Then it reopens 6 days later on the 16th of June and is open until the 1st of September, again closing at 7 p.m. Both times are UK time. But yeah, so put it this way, right? The window, unless you have a deal sheet, would have closed for business 4 minutes ago as we stand, but tomorrow. So we're now officially under 24 hours left in window 1 of the transfer window this summer.
All right, Chelsea women tweeted this about Natalia and Bjorn. It says, never take winning for granted. Natalia Bjorn is still hungry for more after another successful season. He won it all, the BSL, the FA Cup, and then the, what was that again? The FA Cup, the BSL, and Cup Winners' Cup, yeah. Is it Cup Winners' Cup?
No, Subway League Cup.
Subway League Cup, okay. Natalia and Bjorn, yeah. I think she.
So you know how the League Cup for the men's called Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
The women's one is the Subway League Cup. Subway Cup.
Subway sponsors it.
Yeah, they call it Subway Cup. Like you got Carabao Cup, their version Subway Cup.
Carabao Cup. Carabao is an energy drink, right?
You are correct.
Yeah. Energy drink. Kim So, what's Kim So saying here? Kim Papa So. Kim So said, "Are we title contenders for next season? Title are rebuilding. City are rebuilding at this moment. That is title are rebuilding. City are rebuilding.
Way too early.
This is what I would say. Chelsea can challenge for title. I wouldn't even say way too early. Enzo Maresca next season, he's going to be more scrutinized and there's going to be pressure on him.
No, you're not understanding my point. Way too early to give a judgment on whether or not we are because the window's only just opened. So we don't know what business is going to happen.
So you're gonna be. I mean, your answer will come from how good we do in the window. The kind of
my answer will come when we do what we done last year. When we do our predictions about 2-3 days before the season starts. When we do our predictions again, my answer will be pretty solid at that point.
Okay, but yeah, City, Nehemiah, don't get scared. The fact that City are making all this signing doesn't mean it's going to gel together in one season and they start hit the ground running again. Some signing could go wrong, just like we've seen Jeremy Doku. It hasn't gone right. We saw Jack Grealish, who's been there for a few seasons and hasn't gone right for them. So most of the time, and we've seen that Mamouche, things can go wrong for Mamouche next season, depending on who comes in, who plays on the side. Mamouche could not be the same Mamouche we saw last season or this season. Next season, it might be a bit different. I'm not saying that he should struggle. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that things can change. Maybe some philosophy will change a bit. Or maybe keeping the same philosophy might not help them. Maybe Haaland, as I've said, is just not a good footballer, but a good goal scorer. Might be the reason why City are playing like that. When Haaland move Haaland on. Maybe next play that can come in might suit the way they play. Remember when they have Gabriel Jesus, when they have those Agueros, they don't have those typical number 9. They used to play very well. That's how Pep Guardiola plays. Remember, he has an issue with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He has an issue with who else? Thierry Henry. He doesn't like those kind of strikers. Number 9, who stays out there. He wants I think I'll say he likes to play with the false 9 strikers. Strikers that are not typical number 9. You get what I mean? So maybe they might struggle again with Helen Haaland. Even Helen Haaland, as poor as he was last season, still had double digits. So we have to remember that every season is different. What's Kimso saying again? He says that we are second with team in December, but in Chelsea fashion, we fumbled against Everton. Against Everton? I thought we fumbled. I don't think we fumbled against Everton. Did we, Steven? Chelsea fashion, we fumbled against Everton. I thought we won Everton. We lost to
we drew, didn't we?
The first one. The second meeting we won.
Yeah, we drew. I think what he's talking about, when we were on that excellent run before Christmas.
Yeah.
Or after Christmas, and then we fumbled a draw against them, didn't we? We got that draw, and then we started playing crap after that. That's what I think Kimzo is talking about. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Kimzo, in the comments. Yeah, big up to you. I think are you talking about the Everton game that we drew against after the Christmas period? I think that's the one he's chatting about. I think. Yeah. I mean, look, he's got a point. We did. And then obviously we were struggling for whatever reason or other. We then started getting beaten by teams like Ipswich, which was disgraceful in itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And embarrassing in itself. And then obviously Fulham. I think Fulham done us as well at that time as well. Okay, which wasn't great either. And yeah, that's why it was a bit of a. That's why it was embarrassing for our point of view in that way. But obviously we picked things up. I mean, I think to be fair to us, we did. Everyone gave us no prayer. Even the Chelsea fans wrote us off as well. To be fair, even I'll be sitting here and saying I'm not like I wrote us off. I didn't think we were going to finish top 4, top 5. To be fair, because of the way we were playing, and I just couldn't see a way around it. But obviously, we managed to pull a rabbit out of the hat, as they say, and we done well. We done very well the last couple of games, despite Jackson's stupid sending off against Newcastle. We still managed to get into that 4th spot. But what I think Kimzo is saying for next season is what we're all saying is we need to get the right players to come to the football club. And at the moment, okay, we've got Dalat, which is an excellent signing. But again, I think what he's basically saying, and what I'm getting the gist of it always, we are still signing youngly. And I think we got to start looking at experience. And obviously, Maignan, this is why this Maignan deal is so important to happen, because of the experience that we need. I just think we go into the new season with Sanchez behind the goal again next season. I've got no preference for next season in the Premiership or even in the Champions League, bro. We're going to be out of it very quickly. And if Delap was to get injured, this is one of the reasons why we need to get another striker there. People are saying, "Oh, but Jackson, if there's talk that Jackson could go wide left, we definitely need another striker up there." For me, okay, so yeah, I mean, they have got a lot of work still to do in this window, and I think obviously everyone doesn't realize this is a mini transfer window, because it's all the clubs that are going to the Club World Cup have got this only for themselves to get these deals done. And that is why I think everyone's saying, why are we not getting these players still over the line? Because Maresca has asked for Gittins, and he's also asked for Mike Manuel to get all done before this window shuts. And at the moment, we seem to be struggling those deals over the line.
All right, DJ. One from Nehemiah. Nehemiah said, DJ Salve, you fumbled Kiteke deal. We're not getting him. You said matter of time. Yeah,
listen, I'm not going to say it's fumbled at all, bro. I said to you, I said it won't happen in this mini window, because I know we were talking again today, and I said to him it's not going to happen in this window. I don't think this deal is over and done yet.
No,
I've
it's
just
not.
got a feeling in the summer. I've got a feeling in the summer we're going to revisit it when the window opens again. And my understanding is from the players' camp, he wants Chelsea. He does want the move, but Chelsea are not going to spend 100 million in, which is right. He's not worth 100 million. I'd rather put that money down on getting someone like Victor Osimhen or Victor Eucharist for that kind of money. They'll be cheaper. Obviously, he'll be on bigger wages, but I'd rather get those two players than Ikakita in that way. But don't give up on it. I still think there's an opportunity that this Ikakita deal will get wrapped up, but not before this mini window closes. So I haven't fumbled in that way, bro. But I think he's just a bit frustrated because he thought it was going to happen this window, and I thought it was going to happen this window, to be fair, but it's not. It's not going to happen this window, so I think it will happen in this afterwards.
Thank you very much, DJ. DJ is reacting to the comments coming in Chelsea session. Ty said Kim So is saying we could have gone first if we won. We won against Everton. Any reaction there, Stephen or DJ?
Stephen there.
Yeah, I think he's off his decks for now. Those
yeah,
injuries.
He's right.
Go ahead, DJ.
Right. He's right. We could have gone top if we beaten Everton. That's just the fact. That's just the fact. We would have gone top.
Guys, you know what I'll say.
We did.
Let's forget about the past. Let's move on. We
qualified for. Let's say we qualified for the Champions League. Everyone, let's just be happy about that. Because let's be real here, guys.
Yeah.
No one gave us a prayer. I had no prayer for us, but we done it, and we won. And we won the Conference Cup. So as much as I'm not lowering my standards, because you guys know me long enough to realize now on this, I would never lower my standards. My standards is always going to be there, and how I feel about these owners in terms of what they're doing in terms of our club, and my standards still stay where they are. And I've said it already, they need to prove me wrong. And at the moment, despite us winning the Conference Cup and despite us finishing 4th, I still have no confidence in these guys that I'm getting things right. They need to still prove me wrong. And the proof will be in the pudding and when the new season starts, and also starting with the Club World Cup.
All right, thank you very much, DJ. King Soul say yes. Another one from Kim So here. He said it's frustrating, man. It's just frustrating. I do understand, Kim So. I do. I know you very well. I know how you want this. You love Chelsea, Kim So. I know you love Chelsea too much. Obviously, you want them to win every game, and I do understand. Every Chelsea fan wants this team to be winning every game, but you have to remember where we are coming from. We are not the Abramovich Chelsea anymore. We are not clearly Chelsea, and they are running the football and how football should be run in this modern day. Football, how it's supposed to be run. Football 50 years ago, no one thinks about profit and profit margin and making profit of the football club. Football is being played with passion. Now it's not just passion. Footballers are looking for their interest, money to take care of the family. Football players are going for millions of millions. Look how much more Mbappe went for. Look how much Neymar went for from where I think Barcelona to PSG. Look how much money he went for. So football is going crazy now. It's all business.
I think
when the player. Go ahead, DJ.
No, bro, go on, finish. I was just going to say, I think what fans are basically saying me is, yeah, you're right. I all know the landscape of football has all changed now. We're not the Roman days. I know that argument a long time ago. I've gone past that now. Yeah, because I know we're not from the Roman days anymore. I've realised that time ago, as I said. But I think for me, okay, just because we've come through a new era in football, it does not mean you can't buy experienced players. You can still buy experienced players and build a young team. But what these guys are choosing to do is they're buying young, buy young, sell for profit. We're a buy to sell club now, Nee. And I think that is the frustrations
DJ.
of the fans. Do you get me, bro? Because
let's be real here, bro.
Let's be real here, bro. Right?
Real. DJ. How many players have they sell? Of these young players that have come in.
Not yet. No. You let me finish my point, bro. I was just about to say, we've not sold anyone yet. That's what I'm trying to say. But what I'm saying to you now is, I personally, because of the way they're running the club at the moment, it has to be run by FFP rules and all this nonsense. I get all that, right? But you still will not. For me, down the line, they will cash in on some players down the line, and it's going to be players that we're not going to like to see leave our football club. Let's be real here. Yeah. And this is what I'm trying to say. Those players that we will not want to see leave our football club, okay, should be the case because they should be building a team around all these players. And whatever players are the ones that they know are not going to make it at Chelsea, then by all means you sell and make your profit in that way. But for the time being, yeah, you stick with what you've got and let this team just grow. Let them grow for years to come. Years to come. Yeah. Let's go and start winning titles again. And then you just add a play here and there, add experience here and there. You can still buy your young players, but just add some experience to the team each time. I mean, that's all the fans are asking for. But these guys are still carrying on buying young, buying young, buying young. And I think it's getting to that stage now where every Chelsea fan is getting. I know there's some fans that like it and they can understand. I understand why we're doing it. At the same time, though, I'm still my point on the point we're making is you can still have experienced players and still buy your young players, but they're just choosing one way and one way only.
No,
Buying young.
DJ, you did said that we are not a selling club. That's what you said. And I said, who have we sell? We haven't sold any player.
Not yet. No,
and
not
also,
yet.
yeah. So how are we a selling club, DJ? If we haven't sold anyone yet.
If you listen, bro, if you've been following what Egbali has been saying in all his interviews that he's been doing, going on to his various platforms that he's been doing, you've heard how he's talking.
Egbali or Todd Bowley?
Egbali. He's come out and said it. He's the one who said we're following the Brighton project. What does that tell you? What did Brighton do, bro?
He's a melt, mate.
Yeah. But tell me, you're here, Stephen, right? What do Brighton do, though, bro? What do Brighton do?
Brighton are doing so many things. It depends on if it went specifically and say we're buying and selling, that's what it means. But Brighton are bringing in young players. For me, I feel like they're bringing young players
and selling for profit.
Experience. And sell them for profit. But I don't think that he want to sell. He's for profit. He sells when it has to be sold. You get what I'm saying? He's bringing in a lot of remember that some of the players that we bring into Chelsea, not all of them will materialize to become top Chelsea players.
I agree with that.
Some will go to Strasbourg. That's what we have to remember. They buy for two clubs at the same time. And also we can get some from Strasbourg to come and beef up the squad that we have here.
No, bro. I agree with what you're saying, Nee. I'm not disputing what you're telling me, Nee. All I'm basically trying to say, you're asking me who, he sold no one. I'm not saying that yet. But what I'm trying to say, eventually, the model is that. The model will eventually be let's put it this way, right? If Caicedo signs a new deal, right? He's going to get a new deal. Come next season, if Saudi decide to come along and say, okay, we'll give you 200 million for him, they're going to sell him. Instantly, boom, he's gone. To whoever, Saudi. No, who? Saudi. I don't know, Al Hilal, wherever the clubs are down there.
If the player chooses to go, then that's fine.
If Saudi come in for our players and offer us like 80, 90 million, mate, I'm taking it. I don't care who it is. Unless it's Palmer or Caicedo or Enzo, I'm taking it.
It depends on the player. That's what I'm saying. If it depends on the player, if the player wants to join the Saudi Pro League at that younger age, like Oscar did when he fed off from the biggest stage. Oscar did when he was so young. But we got a little bit. Yeah, John Duran. I'm sure Duran will be back after 3 years. He'll be back.
He will be, yeah. He'll be, yeah.
Do you know what I think part of it is? I'm pretty sure if I remember rightly, it's like tax-free over there if you are out there for about a year. Like one tax year, then it's free. So they'll go out there for about a year, get their tax-free stupid earnings, and then come back.
Right. Kim So said that even with the Tuchel, we were first Jorginho killed us against United. Stupid mistakes cause us Sancho scores also from Kim. So
thank you for the comment. Jorginho tried to take the touch on the halfway line.
And also Nehemiah said, I remember something like that also with Igola Conte, where he slipped and then someone took the ball and score. I don't know if it was under. I can't remember under who
if he slips, he slips. Taking a poor touch, that's entirely on you. If you slip, it's on the pitch as well. So
Nehemiah said, we're still looking at Kudus. Noni is off to Newcastle United. I haven't seen anything right now about Noni Madueke, but I would love to see
rumors.
Probably rumors. Kim So said that I really wanted that EPL title. Man, it's been ages, 8 years. Some people have gone over 20 years. Kim So, Liverpool went 8 years.
How many are Arsenal at?
27. Is it 17 years?
Arsenal is longer than that, bro. Tottenham is even longer than that. Arsenal haven't what's it called? Arsenal haven't won the league since 03-04. because we were 04, 05, 05, 06.
Was the Invincible not the last time they won it?
Yeah, 03, 04.
Or 3
So
or 4?
21 years.
Yeah, so Kim So, 21 years. Someone hasn't won it for 21 years. And you haven't won it for 8 years and you're crying. And you're crying. It's been between Manchester City and Liverpool since Chelsea won it. It's been between these two clubs. City have won 4 of them. 4 of them. Is it 4 or 6?
More, isn't it?
Yeah, 6, right?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
I think 6 of them. And then Liverpool have won 2 of those 8 years. So 6, 7, 8. So yeah, City have won it 6, Liverpool have won it 2. That makes it 8 years since the last time Chelsea won it. So it's not like it's going around a whole club like it did this season where everyone is winning trophy. Crystal Palace was winning a FA Cup, and Tottenham Hotspur was winning the Europa League. Chelsea was winning the Conference League. Then who else? Somebody else was winning the trophy. It's been between 2 clubs. One has won more, but it's Man City, where Liverpool have won 2 of them. So it could come back to Chelsea. Don't be surprised. And also, this is what I was going to say when DJ said,
too long, I think.
Yeah, DJ. Now you can say that 80% of the team players that we have now. Maignan said the thoughts of Frank to Spurs. Spurs will be a problem for us next season. Yeah,
I'm never concerned about Spurs. That's all I'll say on the matter.
If he plays that kind of football he plays, I don't think in Tottenham Hotspur's fans will admit to that style of football he plays at Brentford, where he have sustained them in that middle of the table. Spurs are bigger than that. Spurs need to do much more than what he did at Brentford. They need to play all attacking football. If he plays the same kind of football he's been playing at Brentford, Spurs fans will go wild, to be honest with you. Seeing Liverpool winning the Premier League, it kills me. That's all from King. So, Kante slip was versus Arsenal, and Martinelli went on to score. Yeah, I remember that. I remember. I couldn't remember who we're playing against, but I remember that slip where we considered that goal. Martinelli was like all by himself, and come on, don't downplay Kim So's desire, man. Come on. Ty said, "Come on, Spurs. LOL. We'll cook them in the UCL. Give me Spurs and Marcel, please. Spurs, Marcel, please. Look, you know what? There's something I will assure you. Kim So and Amy, give up what? All right. I'll tell you something. In every season that we go into, rest assured, 6 points is always guaranteed. When you play Spurs, it's home and away. So always when you're making your calculations, when you're doing your betting slip, make sure you have home and away 3 points for Chelsea. Home and away 6 points, 3 points each, 6 points for Chelsea. Put that one down. No matter who takes over Tottenham Hotspur, Chelsea will still beat them every season. If less, Chelsea will pick up that 3 points, go to either the White Hart Lane and draw, or win, beat them. No matter how good Tottenham Hotspur can be, it's a 6 points for Chelsea every season. Trust me on that. Yeah, DJ. Back to you, DJ. I was saying that looking at the Chelsea squad now, almost 80% of the squad have experience.
Yes.
Do you agree with me or you disagree?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I agree, because they've had a chance to play with each other now for the last 2 seasons and a bit now for Enzo Fernandez. So yeah, they have, and they've. I think for me, they've got the winning mentality as well, because obviously they've won that Conference Cup. I think that was the thing that everyone said Chelsea need to win a trophy, and people can say whatever they want to say about the trophy, and whoever your opposition was, Betis was still a good team. It's just that we were just too good on the night. And we overcame them. So yeah, I mean, for sure, we're 80% there, as you said. But yeah, I always said there's always room for improvement here, as you know. And I think we'll get better next season. But like I said, we just need to bring a couple of more experienced players in that squad to help them out, and we'll be even better.
Maignan will be a massive get.
Yeah,
people can argue about his last couple of seasons, but as we touched on at the start of the stream, the defense in front of him for France and for AC Milan has been shocking.
100%.
Let's share this real quick. This is the Hugo Ekitiki's replacement. If you're wondering if Ekitiki is going to move or not, this is the player, Jonathan Botkat.
Yeah.
This is Jonathan Botkat, Hugo Ekitiki's replacement. And Florian Plettenberg said Eintracht Frankfurt are offering Jonathan Botkat a top contract running until 2030. A full verbal agreement is closed. It remains unclear if and when Eintracht Frankfurt and Mainz 05 will reach an agreement. Eintracht Frankfurt value a realistic fee at around 20 million euros, but Mainz so when I heard the name without seeing the guy's face today, I thought it was a black dude or maybe some African player because of the last name. When I heard the last name, Jonathan Butkat, Butkat, I thought it was an African name, but no, it is. He's a white dude from where is it from? I'm not sure where exactly he's coming from. What country he's coming from?
I know that Mainz is a German team. I don't know if he himself is German.
German? Yeah, maybe 20 million. So if you're wondering, if you think Hugo Ekitike is not moving, that is his replacement. Chelsea are highly interested in the player, and
German.
he will move. He's German.
Yeah. Just some news for the Spurs fans. Spurs have stepped up their interest in Antonio Simeo. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what's going to happen on that one. And Antonio Simeo. I can't get his name.
Oh, Semenyo.
Semenyo, that's the
Oh,
dude.
Semenyo from Wolves. Bournemouth.
From Bournemouth.
Yeah, he's the Ghanaian international.
Spurs have stepped up their interest in him.
I would think that Chelsea will go for him. He's a good player. Technically, good player. Kim So said 80 million for Hugo Ekitike, delight robbery. Yeah, I don't think it will. I think the max that he can go with will be 50 million. That's why Chelsea are trying to. It depends on the market price. Sometimes you can't argue with it. It depends on the number of goals the player have scored this season. Those things are what makes the value high. Do you know why Getting's price is low? Because he hasn't really performed this season. But it doesn't mean he's a bad player. Maybe this season he's having an off season. But we know there's a good player in him. You get that's
apparently the new manager they got has been playing Gittins as a number 10.
Yeah, Nouin Shaheen or whatever his name is.
I don't think Shaheen's there anymore, is he?
I don't know if this is the right news or this is breaking. Let's have a
Let
look.
me see who is the current.
No, it's Kovac that's the manager. Was you saying, DJ?
I think we've already discussed this, and I don't know why it's breaking again. For 2 minutes ago, via Rudy Galletti, he's saying that breaking Chelsea place a new bid worth 19 million and bonuses included for Mike Maignan. I don't know how true that is. It's broken just 2 minutes ago, but hold on. Let me send that to you, bro. Hold on. Copy link, and I'll send that to you, bro.
I'm looking now. There's one from 43 minutes ago.
Yeah, hold on, bro. I'll send it to you right now. I don't know how true it is, though. Let me just send this to you.
Who's posted it, though? Is it Galletti that's posted it, or is it someone quoting him?
It's via Rudy Galletti. It is by him.
But no, is it actually posted by him, or is it someone?
Oh, no. It's posted. No, it's CFC News.
CFC News.
Yeah, let me send it to you, bro. Hold on.
It's called CFC News Report or CFC
That's
News.
the one. But I've just sent it to you right now.
The one with the name Williams.
No, it just says CFC Blue News.
So Ty said Betis lost their horsepower after their goal scorer got injured and had to come off. I don't think that's the main reason. It was our defense was not organized. Even if it wasn't organized, it wasn't strong enough. I think that Gusto really struggled on that right-hand side. And James coming in, the whole picture changed. It's not just the other players. And also taking Buddy Shelley off, bringing in Levi Colwell changes the defense setup. And big up to you. I want to love you forever. I think I skip her. I think I thought I saw her. A message. If I did, I want to love you forever. Apologize. I just realized that I skipped her message. Oh, I thought I saw a message from her. Am I right? Maybe not. Semenyo is free, and Chet said Semenyo scored. He said that Antonio Semenyo scored more goals than most of our attackers, and against us. That's from Tai. Said I feel we get a player out of nowhere tomorrow. Nee. What are you reckoning? What do you think? Where this player will be coming from? Nehemiah, where would this player be coming from? Nehemiah, please share with me. And Nehemiah, okay, this is from Tai to Nehemiah at Chelsea section. Okay. Tai fact, we should be all over Semenyo, man. I thought Semenyo would be Chelsea would be going for him. That guy technically strength. If you talk about strength that Kudus can offer you, Semenyo can offer you. Techniques, scoring goals, Semenyo can offer you. I've seen these two players play together in the Ghanaian national team, Semenyo and Kudus, at the same time. Semenyo wasn't part of the World Cup team. Kudus carried the whole Ghana national team to play in the World Cup team. And Kudus is a great player. Steven doesn't rate him. I don't know why. Maybe he hasn't seen much of him.
But the Champions League for Ajax.
Everyone will tell you Kudus is a top player. Top player. Talented player. Skillful. You can get the ball off him. Left, right. He's good. He's a left-footed player, but he's good on his right foot at the same time. He's just a baller. Kudus is a baller.
Yeah, I think he is as well. I think, as I said, I think he just needs a change of club now. He was at Ajax. He's gone to West Ham. I think he's now ready for what I call, no disrespect to West Ham, but he's ready for a bigger club and a bigger stage now. And I think him coming to Chelsea will not be a bad move. But will we go and get him is the other thing. I know we got heavy links to him, but that news on Kudus has gone very quiet, to be honest with you. I know it broke a lot this week at the start of I think it was the start of or Wednesday last week. It all started coming into fruition with him. Obviously on Thursday, Friday. Now obviously today, Monday, over the weekend, but it's gone kind of like a bit quiet today. It's gone quiet on him now. I've seen other clubs linked to him. So I don't know what we're going to do on that. If we get him, I won't complain. I think he'll be an excellent addition to the squad.
Reports from Ben Jacob said that I understand that even after Victor Osimhen rejected Al Hilal offer yesterday, the Saudi club made another new call to him today. Al Hilal still trying to bring in a Maignan signing between Maignan signing striker Maignan, striker between now. Huh?
It's Marquis, not Marquis.
Maignan. Is it Marquis?
No, Marquis.
Marquis striker.
Marquis, yeah, like Marquis signing.
Striker between now and June 10th, but not easy with the time running out right now.
There you go. I got it on the thing.
Marquis, yeah.
I mean,
but also, I told you, didn't I? I said to you, there's no way that it isn't as simple as he's told them he don't want to go there, yeah? Because if he told them to bleep off, essentially, yeah, they wouldn't keep putting offers in for him.
Yeah.
The fact that they keep putting in offers, there's obviously something to it. They obviously have had some encouragement.
I said this, that no matter what, rumors has some truth in it.
It depends who's starting the rumors.
Yeah, there's some truth in it.
I could start a rumor if you wanted. It don't mean it's got truth to it.
That's right. And what's this for Maignan? DJ said Chelsea playing one new beat with 19 million.
Yeah, no, it was just somebody aggregating the same way. I call the guy Piss as in PYS. But because of his opinions and some of the stuff he posts is absolute shocking. I call him piss. But this person that DJ's just sent us, is just doing what they do, but they're late to the news. That's all it is.
Yeah, some other news for you guys. Apparently, according to Pedro Almeida, breaking: Milan approached Porto about Diogo Costa. Nothing concrete. Manchester City and Manchester United have also approached to find out information about possible transfer.
Oh, that's from like an hour or 2 hours ago. Yeah, that's from 2 hours ago.
Yeah, it's just come late to me, Steve. I just saw it now. It's come late
No, I
to
just
me for
looked at
whatever
his
reason.
page. For anyone that's watching, this is what DJ's referring to. There we go.
Namian said maybe we get Kudus already at DJ Salve, referring to DJ Salve. Semenyo, Kudus, two top players. I'd love to have them at the club, but I don't think we have room for all of them. Spurs are interested in Semenyo. Yeah, if Semenyo doesn't want to win any trophy again for the next 17 years, go there. He's called Pious Peace.
Yeah, I call him piss.
Pious Peace. Osman must be going to Saudi eventually. I don't know. He rejected them yesterday, and Saudi have called him again, according to what Ben Jacob is saying. Unai Simon is a class. I mean, his class from Kimso. Unai Simon. Who does he play for? I've heard the name before. I can't remember. Atletico Bilbao. Unai Simon. About to be done. Breaking news. Pedro Almeida.
This is from an hour ago. This is what DJ was on about.
Oh, that's a Diogo Costa, right?
Yeah.
To Man City.
Read the thing. Milan approached Porto.
It looks like City is trying to do what they did. Is it 3 seasons ago? 3 seasons where they were bringing anyone they see they were bringing in. If you can remember, 3 seasons ago, when the transfer they made like 5 signings, and they were all top signing. When they brought in Haaland, they brought in top players. Within 1 season, 5 players. That's what City did. There was 1 season that they did similar thing. They brought in new goalkeeper. They brought in striker. They brought in midfielders, like 5 defenders, like 5 players, top players, and it did not really go well. They have to let some of them go. But yeah. Ty said, what's Ty saying? He says he didn't reject Saudi. He rejected one club from Saudi. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, he rejected the Saudi move. The club is in Saudi Arabia, isn't it, Ty? So if you rejected Saudi move, it means that he's rejected Saudi. He doesn't have any move. No one. There was only one club that called him. That's Al Hilal, and he rejected it. And any player that you talk to about why he didn't make his move to Saudi Pro League, he will tell you he wants to keep playing the highest level. So you have rejected the Saudi move. Club World Cup counts for last season or next. Guys, what do you think? We, Steven and I, DJ, we came up with a suggestion. I don't think it's really concrete yet. What do you think if the Champions League winners are playing the Europa League winners in the Super Cup competition? What do you think that FIFA have to put together for the Conference League winners to play?
It's not up to FIFA to do that.
It's up to whom, Steven?
UEFA.
I mean UEFA. Yeah, I meant to say UEFA. What do you think that UEFA can put together for those in the Conference League to play in and for another trophy? Because I don't think it's fair right now. They've created 3 competitions. and now Champions League are facing Europa League for a Super Cup, right? Super Cup, right? Yeah, Super Cup trophy.
What
One
about
of them. That's
What's that?
that's the name of the trophy that the Champions League and the
UEFA
Europa
Super
League
Cup between
winners play.
Champions League and Europa League winners? Yeah.
Yeah, so they have to create a trophy for the Conference League and then somebody else. So it's either they have to find something. Either they find they make it every 4 years for the Super Cup to happen. Then it's also every 4 years for whoever win the Conference League. And I don't think that's fair. Also, because every year different team is winning it. That means that the Club World Cup has to change for every year, which is too much. The number of teams in that competition is too much. It means that if they have to do it this way, every year Club World Cup, it means that the Club World Cup competition winner will play the Champions League competition winner. And then the Europa League winner will play the Conference League winner. So it means that is fair now. But with the number of teams playing the Club World Cup, it will make it very difficult for that competition to be around every year.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I get they'll ever do something like that, don't they?
Yeah.
I think the way
I'd
it's at the
rather they
moment.
didn't, because if we are
Yeah.
ever for some reason in it again, I don't want to be an embarrassment and I have to play in the one-off game as Conference League winners.
Yeah, that would be the case, bro. It would be, you know that.
I mean, with Chelsea, you can say that way, but other teams like West Ham United would love to have another opportunity to play something like that to keep a trophy.
Just some other news for you guys. Do you know, you know Adler News, the ones that have been talking
Yeah, he's
about
the
this
guy
whole
that's been
Ikikite, right?
popping off about the whole Ekitike one,
thing,
yeah.
right? Well, the latest thing he's basically saying now is, and this is what I find strange, because he, he was saying Chelsea, as I've been telling you, Chelsea, right? Well, this is the latest thing that's coming up. I've just translated his tweet. Now, basically, what he's saying is, Darwin Núñez wants to leave at Liverpool FC. The Reds want to sign Hugo Ekitike as their new striker, as reported weeks ago. LFC has time. It isn't playing in the Club World Cup and is intensive talks with his agent. So it looks like they've started talks with his agent. So now we're being told he's now saying that it's Liverpool that are in the driving seat, when he was telling us only a couple of days ago it's Chelsea who are in the driving seat. So who do you believe on this story? I mean, he was only just saying, I think he wants Chelsea. He wants Chelsea. Now all of a sudden it's Liverpool are now in the driving seat for his signature. A bit of a strange one, isn't it? I mean, you know, as I said, if Liverpool sell Darwin Núñez, they will have enough money, I think. And let's be real, if Saudi are going to offer stupid money for him, I mean, that money will be enough to go and cover the Ikikite deal, but they won't obviously overspend on him. I think they'll probably get him cheaper, probably.
Yeah, I just had the thing up that he was talking about.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll come back to this in a second then. All right. Darwin Núñez.
German, and I've translated it so you see the English below it.
Okay.
But yeah, this is what he was referring to, and the account he was referring to, for anyone who has no idea. This person's been putting a lot out about Ekitike. So if I quickly go back to here, if I zoom out for a sec.
Let me look for his name.
It's Adler News. That's literally his name.
Okay.
Like, what's this one now here? This is about Ekitike as well.
Yeah.
This is from what time? This was from today at 3:44. Bild confirms that Liverpool will now push for Ekitike. However, his advisors remain in contact with Chelsea. Anything can happen regarding Ekitike, both Chelsea and LFC. I don't even know if you can trust this guy, but he's been putting stuff out about Ekitike this whole time.
Every time I've been seeing, I know a lot of people have been responding to him.
Basically, any Ekitike news has come from him. What's this? Okay, why won't this translate for me? I've got a different tab open trying to translate something.
All right, I got him now. So Tour de Flo, you guys know Chelsea. So one of those tallest Chelsea strikers. Yeah, Tour and the Flo. Yeah, it says there is a player called Antonio Nusa. I think he is very, very exciting. I've just seen him playing against Italy, and he was amazing in that game. I think he had been possible. He's been possible to buy for a big club like Chelsea. Antonio Nusa. Remember we did talk about him, Steven, not too long ago. And Tour de Flo, it's talking about him now. All right, Makeem, Malik Makeem wants to join us here for a bit. Makeem in there.
Yeah, I've got to hop off in a bit.
What you got going on, Steven? What's going on?
Oh, I've got to eat in a bit. It's like 8 o'clock.
Okay. All right, let's hear from Makeem. All right, where is the link? Makeem, you got the link. And to the flow. Simon Philip. Let me see what Simon Philip is saying here. Victor Gyökeres is a player Manchester United list right now, just like I said, and Gyökeres is open to moving even without UCL or Man United FC. I know if a player wants to move,
he's only open to going there because the Champions League clubs haven't gone for him, and Man United are offering stupid wages.
That's what I was gonna say. I wasn't even going to say Champions League clubs haven't even gone for him. What I was going to say is the stupid wages that Man United wants to pay to these players to attract them, because they are not attractive anymore. Man United are Man United. They're not attractive football club. And if you're a serious player, you want to play. Why would Delap turn them down? Delap turn Manchester United down to play in the Champions League. That's a serious footballer who understands the project. Look at what the project of Man United are, and look at Chelsea's project. Which of these two projects has more seed of being successful? Chelsea's project's far away. Look at where they finish in the season. So if a player like Brahim Mbeumo and Gyökeres are willing to go to Manchester United, who cannot even offer them Europa League competition, even cannot offer them Conference League competition, more or less Champions League competition, that should tell you the status of these players. That they're not they are not motivated by the club or the competition, but then they are enticed by the money that United will give them. That's how I see it. Welcome to the stream, DJ Makeem. I almost said DJ yourself. Makeem, welcome back to the stream, brother. I hope you're well.
Yeah. Woo. Yes. How you doing?
Good. The boys are happy to see you. The boys are happy to see you. To hear from you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All is well. All is well.
Yeah, all is well. Makeem, what's going on, bro? What you got for us today? Lots of news up and down. United all the way to Chelsea. What's up? What's going on?
Yeah. Guys, I'm happy right now. Not because of the movement that we did. Yeah, I'm happy. That's gonna sound contrary. I'm happy because we're being serious, man. We're doing serious things.
Business.
The ownership here understands what they're trying to like make a correlation here and a link between what we need, what they think we need, and what the fans need. They're taking into account, and we're heading in a positive direction, man. I like it. I like this. The fact that we got the lap, you know. I don't mind a mini Harry Kane in the making. While we got,
Is it
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Harry Kane? Is that him?
Yeah, mini Harry Kane, man. That's what it is, man. He both it, doesn't it?
Do you rate him?
And I like the lad. I like both footed players. I like players that hit the ball hard as well. We didn't really have that with Jackson, and even the strikers that we're going for now, we don't even have that with them. So it's a good thing. I like the fact that we can possibly have three different types of profile of strikers. That's very good. It's we're moving in a positive direction. Even if we don't get a name like Ekitike or Osimhen,
Yeah.
if we go, we still have three different type of styles with the Lap, Jackson, and Mount Geary. It's still different types, three different types, whether you how you look at it. So either way, we're moving in a positive direction. Even though the Sancho thing kind of left us, we don't realize it, but it kind of left us a gap. It left us a big gap. So I don't know if Gittins is going to be the guy for that. The guy, I don't even think he's better than Madueke, to be honest. So that's what I was saying. If you're going to get rid of Sancho, the replacement is going to be 100 million plus price type of that we're going to need there really. But other than that, I'm happy with the way we're moving.
Mhm.
I don't know much about Mamadou Sarr, but I'm liking it. I looked at his videos. He can play from the left side as a right-footed player.
Yeah.
He's very both-footed.
Yeah.
But
Very
yeah,
young.
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. Go on.
Yeah. From what I've seen so far, I would say the French league doesn't have that kind of intensity for him to make that mistake. He did passes are very, very accurate. He didn't make much mistakes, but the Premier League definitely players attackers are very
Yeah.
ruthless and they will mount a lot of pressure. But I don't see him. Reporters say he's gonna be with Chelsea in the upcoming season, but I don't see that. I feel like Chelsea might sign another, centre back and then ship him on for the season loan somewhere, either Strasbourg or somewhere else. I don't know.
I mean, remember when we got Rudiger and
Yeah.
Rudiger and Konate came into the league very shaky and skinny and frail. I don't know if you remember. They just had the height, and that's it. But the fact that this guy he's got the intelligence, yeah,
Mhm.
it's something that we need. It's the same with Achimpong. He's got the intelligence and he's
Yeah.
got a bit of size, but it's gonna get more. The size is gonna come with it anyways. So I like Saw. I like Saw. But
Mhm.
one more thing,
Yeah.
Kudus man, Kudus can't work on me. I'm sorry to break it to you, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my brother. Kudus, we don't need it.
No, I'm
It
not
was
saying
good.
if we don't have enough players at that department, then why not bring Kudus? You get begin. I
What
mean,
to
last
play
season, I wanted
where?
him. I'll take him
Where?
over Nani Madueke last season when we are bringing in the Maduekes and 2 seasons ago. I'll take him. I know when it was being linked with West Ham United. It was also linked with Chelsea at that time, and I was thinking, why Chelsea not going for Kudus instead of bringing in Nani Madueke? That's
That
my
window, that window's gone, me. That window is gone. That was the time that we should have got him. Yeah, was like 2 seasons ago. That would have been perfect. But I don't even think this guy's better than Madueke at the moment, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like the way the fitting in,
yeah.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like you- Ryan Shirky could do a better job. Like We need more precision, innit?
Yeah.
I like Kudus. I like the player. I like the profile, but I don't see how it's gonna work. Like we need better than Pedro Neto and Madueke. And if he comes, he's just gonna be on their level. No, we need something more than that. And he's too big of a player to how do I say, like he's too big of a player to be let's say Estevan Williams starts working out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like the way Salvino does for City. Kudus would have no chance.
I agree with
Well,
you. Thank you very
yeah,
much,
I don't
Makin.
understand. Yeah, unless you're gonna play him at 8, and you know
Yeah,
what's gonna happen with that. Like
right.
Enzo, you can't do nothing with that.
Still to come, guys. So we have Ty in the studio with us here. Ty will join us here. Makim's also here with us. A few more. We're gonna touch on some few more topics before we lay our hands off and draw the curtains for the day. Ty, welcome back to the show, and let us know how you're doing for the day, or how you're doing today.
I won't respond to that first question. But big up.
Big up, Ty.
You said you
Big
won't
up,
respond
big
to the first question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot is going on.
We can hear you.
Did you say you're not hearing me?
We can hear you. We can hear. Can everyone
Okay.
hear him? I can hear him.
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. Ty, you there?
Everybody's great. Wow.
Ty.
This is so
Ty.
strange.
You there?
Every time I come on to the panel, everybody's quiet. It's funny. It's like it's a different experience from being in the chat. People are talking, and then as soon as I'm on, it's just quiet. It's kind of strange. Anyways,
No, just say the right thing, and I promise I'll like you will get jumped on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah, definitely.
You can hear us, Ty, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you. It was just that
Yeah.
it was just so quiet. It was so
No,
quiet.
it's like no, bro. We're waiting to what you have to say, bro. What you got to say?
Yeah,
Tell you
it's
what you
so
have to
funny,
say,
man.
bro.
It's so
Yeah,
funny.
you have to remember that this platform, we don't want to jump into others when others are talking. So when Makim got his
No,
time,
I get that. I get
no
that.
one
But I
interrupted him.
said big up. I said big
Yeah.
up, and there was no sound. That's why I was asking if you guys were
No,
hearing me.
then we did not hear that. It didn't come true then.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So that makes sense because I was saying it was so quiet. It's like I'm telling a stand-up comedy, and everybody's just waiting for the joke so they can start laughing. It's just pitch silence. Yeah, but I was just saying big up. I said I would respond to the
big up to
first
you.
question.
But
yeah.
Get to the jokes. Sorry, I had to just jump on that because of you said it's like a comedy show. But you good?
Oh gosh. Yeah, but a lot is going on. Not only at Chelsea but around a lot of clubs.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Given the little short period that they've given, to those clubs, favoring the clubs that are going to be competing in the Conference League. Wow, the Club World Cup. So yeah, but it's. I think some fans they've forgotten that this is not the official transfer window per se. It's just a special one. So of course it will close tomorrow, but it's just for 6 days. It will reopen, and it'll be until September. So a lot can happen. So I think a lot of Chelsea fans, particularly if I'm being specific, the problem is that they feel disappointed. I've felt disappointed, if I'm being honest. But at the end of the day, I'm saying I'm not expecting anything different. I have had low expectations for any sort of signings that we'll make, and my expectations remain the same. I don't understand some of what the club is doing right now in terms of allowing certain players to leave or having certain players leave, but I'm not seeing any option there for them. To me, it's kind of strange, but it is what it is. I always say it makes no sense to cry over spilled milk. What's done is done, and you just have to wait and see what happens. But of course, it's going to be overwhelming for a lot of fans because, I feel as if the current owners share so much in common with the old regime, where Chelsea win something or Chelsea do well, and then everything just goes. Then instead of improving, there's just appears to be that massive decline. And I just wanted to touch on something that DJ said a while back about with the project or the idea or the model of signing young players. I mean, I can see what they're trying to do, but as DJ was alluding to, that doesn't mean that you can't sign some experience. And the way in which I hear them speak and how I hear people defend it, it sounds to me like somebody that's and I love to use these analogies. DJ will know this as well. It's like you're in a bad relationship, and you have all this concerns, or you feel you don't feel as if you should take that chance again, because of course we know that when we sign a whole bunch of quote unquote experienced players like Kalidou Koulibaly, Aubameyang, Sterling, of course, all those players, it didn't work out. So why not take the risk with younger players where they can develop, and rather than you signing players that have perhaps hit their ceiling already, or there may not be more improvement. I get that, but it doesn't mean that because that didn't work it means that you should not try it ever again. That is madness. But of course, if they sign Mike, I'm not going to say his last name because I always butcher the last name. If they sign the goalkeeper, then fine. That's some level of experience, and it's opportunistic and it's experience because he's known as a leader for France and all of that. So that's good. But I'm hoping that we actually see sensible things happen in this upcoming transfer period that will start from June 16, whatever the case may be, and then push forward onto September 1. A lot will be happening, of course, as they claim. A lot of outgoings as they're predicting and they claim will be happening. But seeing is believing, as they say. So similarly to wanting to see what happens with this project and see where the ending results is, the same has to be said for this transfer period, because you need to actually see that what they're saying they actually mean. And as much as Todd Bowley and Behadad Egbali may say that, oh yes, this project is working because we have already exceeded the expectations of what the timeline was supposed to be. We're supposed to develop some level of development and progression to get in Champions League. And we've done it 1 year early, so there's no excuse now. You've gone ahead of schedule, so you clearly continue to go ahead of schedule by doing things in a rational way. And if that is getting back up to the higher ranks in terms of finishing higher on the table, then do that. There's no excuse. That's all I have to say about that. I know I ranted for a good 5 minutes.
Maki, want to react to what he said? Oh, Steven. I know he was.
Oh no,
I'm
I'm
he
good, man.
was going directly
No,
to
I
what
was
Dean
just
said.
looking to see if anyone else is reporting stuff on the Maignan deal. There's a report coming out. I don't know the reliability, but apparently there's an agreement around the sum of 20 million.
Everyone there? What's going
Huh?
on? It's gone quiet now, man. Okay,
Where's it from?
who's waiting on what?
It happens. That's what Ty did not get it. So why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet?
No, sorry.
But it's just happening to all of us now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is,
because
it is, it is.
everyone is finished looking for the news.
Yeah, I was
to
just
copy.
looking for some. I've just sent some across to Stephen. I don't know how true this one is, but I've sent to Stephen. I've DM'd
The
you
one that I
something. I
just
don't know if
replied
you-
about.
Is that the one? Is that the one with
Yeah, the layout link is not true. The layout link.
no,
Oh,
no,
wait,
no.
no, I know the
No,
one.
no.
Okay, I've just seen it. Is it the zone one?
All right, guys. That if you want to react to what Ty just said with regards to bringing in some experienced players, I don't want us to just go beyond it and make it feel like we did not hear what
No,
he
I
said.
think we've all said that we need some experience.
Right.
By the way, DJ, the thing that you're on about is the thing that I've got to share at the moment, but there's a video, so it's not worth me risking it. Even though it's muted, it's not worth risking it. if that makes sense.
This is so funny, honestly. So funny.
What's
Is it
funny,
gone
Ty?
quiet again?
Yeah, it's everything's just so quiet. It's so quiet. It's so strange. I can literally hear crickets.
Yeah, I mean, look, what can I say? I mean, look, what you said, as I said earlier on, Ty, I said what you said and what you alluded to is exactly what I said earlier on. You can still buy experience in this team. And I think this is the one thing I've said all along. You know, you can carry on with this young project that they want to do, which is fine. Yeah. But for me, as I said it all along, and I've been saying for a long, long time, you know this with me, bro. I've been saying for ages, what this team needs is experience in the team. And the start of Magic Mike, if he does come in, that is just the start of it. Mike Maignan. That is just the start. But then we need to bring in another centre back, as well on top of all that, and wherever else we need to strengthen. So for me, if they can do that, yeah, then I'll be happy. I think next season will be a good season for us.
What,
But we just need to
DJ?
make sure.
DJ, can I
You
quickly
think
cut you off for a sec?
Yeah,
you
go for
think
it,
we
man. Go
still have a centre back problem?
on.
Nina?
Honestly, go on, Steve.
Get
Yeah,
ready
sorry.
to share my screen in literally 2 seconds, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, done.
All right. Let me get it. Let me get my
Bloody hell.
How has it suddenly become... Okay, all I'm going to say is if we're discussing add-ons, that means they must have an agreement on the base fee. Now it's just like, okay, how can we get it to where we're all happy now on the final fee? Because you don't just go in and go, yeah, we're going to just discuss add-ons. There's obviously some sort of agreement on a base fee for them to now be discussing add-ons. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get
Like,
where you're
there's
coming
no
from on
other
that.
reason for that to be happening.
I mean, look, what we led to believe, okay, the figure that was mentioned last about add-ons, yeah, I think we all know when we read this earlier on, Steve, yeah, and everyone, yeah, we said, right, 19 million plus add-ons. So it looks like the 19 million has been agreed, but there's add-ons on top of that as well. So they've got to come somewhere down the middle on this, right? So it's got
Well,
to be
they want
what?
about £25 million, right? So just do 20 million plus 5 add-ons. Problem solved. Everyone's happy. Let's get it done.
Everyone's happy. Done.
No,
Yeah,
I've said it
spot
at
on.
the start of the stream, though. I said to you, I guarantee you it's basically done. They're just longing it out so they can break a big story tomorrow. I guarantee you.
Yeah,
And all of
tomorrow
a sudden,
morning.
they're discussing add-ons. Well, would you look at that?
Well. Disgrace.
It's so predictable, man. Honestly.
Yeah, DJ, you were saying that you
Sorry,
still have a centre back problem.
No. Listen, listen. You know, I'm like Makeem, right? I always want us to get some more experience. If we're talking about, we're seeing today talks are coming out today that I do believe Juventus are looking at Disassi today as well. How true those stories are, I do not know. I've seen it today on some on people on Twitter today. Now, if he's going to go, if he's going to go there. Okay, then of course, obviously we've brought in Sarr today, right? Okay, so he's going to be coming in for the Club World Cup. Okay, now if he can come in and do well, he's still only 19 years old. Let's be real here. So I still believe, yes, we do need an experienced guy at the back there. I know we got tossed in. I know we got tossed in
when he came.
Huh?
When Konate first came, he was way younger.
Yeah.
Than Van Dijk.
But come on, let's be real. Van Dijk though, but he's not. But then he's had Van Dijk alongside him, though, hasn't he, bro?
But that was Celtic. That was Celtic Van Dijk. It wasn't today's Van Dijk.
Yeah, but still, Van Dijk. Yeah, Celtic Van Dijk, but he already had done things. If you like, he'd already won things at Celtic, so he already knows what it was like to win Scottish titles and things like that. So he's already got that experience. So in that kind of way, so when obviously Konate came in. Yeah, he already had that alongside him. He had that guy who's obviously won things. So that's the only reason what I'm saying, bro. I mean, if you think we don't need, I think we've all said I think we still need another centre back to come in. I'm not saying go and get 2, but there's no harm in getting 1 because it looks like even Fofana might even get sold on. If Fofana gets sold, if Disassi was to go, okay, then we are going to need another one in there, aren't we?
It's a
Yeah,
Chelsea thing.
yeah.
It's a Chelsea thing.
I don't know, like because personally, if you look at it, Saar, he like Konate came on here when he was like 19, 20, and he used to come in replacing there was only Matip really this whole time between Konate and Van Dijk really. So it's a thing where like he can play, like we can see what he can do for that stage. You get what I mean? We just have to be patient with them. And this is what I say to a lot of the Chelsea fans here, like that I speak to. Take your time, give the time to the Esteval, give the time to what's his name? Andres Santos. Because I watched him against Colombia, yeah, and seeing how he plays on like big pitches.
Mhm.
I don't know. We're gonna need to be patient with him because he's when it comes to the big stage, it looks like he's only good at that sixth position. So we need to take time with him, either way, because he's still young within it. So, but they can
And
still
that's,
do something.
and that's my worry. I hope the fan base are going to give him time, and also Estava Willian as well, because I think we all know here, sitting here, I think we all know how our fan base is on players. If they don't come and hit the ground running, they're on them straight away. They're on them like a rash.
Yeah,
Yeah, straight away. Oh, this guy's not good enough. I mean, it's like we were talking earlier on before you joined, Makeem, right? We were saying earlier on about Mike Maignan. You know, he conceded 5 goals against Spain. The whole of the Twitter space from Chelsea fans was absolutely shocking. Oh, this guy's not good enough. Don't want him here. Petrovic is a better goalkeeper than him. I'm like
Imagine
thinking, this
wanting to
guy.
keep Sanchez instead of getting Mike Maignan, by the way.
Exactly, bruv. Exactly. That's what I don't understand with how quickly our fans can just switch instantly. Do you know what I mean? From yeah, we want this player experience, and all of a sudden he's conceded those goals against, as we said already, not with the original back four that France usually play with. Of course, he's going to go and concede. And look, we talk about say Konate is an excellent player, but that guy couldn't do it all by himself at the back that day, and they can, and they conceded 5 goals. And to be fair, they were not all his fault either, by the way. Some of the goals, I don't know. And this is the other thing I was going to say, but the fans were just coming on to him so quickly, and I'm like thinking, this is our fan base. He makes that. Say for example, he makes a mistake, yeah. And let's be real here. Every player is going to make a mistake. It doesn't matter how good and brilliant you are. Ronaldo's done mistakes. Messi's made mistakes. All the best have made the mistakes, but it's how you overcome it. But unfortunately, with our fan base, one mistake from a player, boom, you're out. Get him out of the club. He's crap. He's crap. Get him out. Get him out. I mean, that's not how it should be, should it? But then that's our fan base, though, isn't it? I'm not talking about us lot here, by the way. I'm talking about generally our fan base.
yeah. I mean, Mike can work. You know, it can work. I mean, he's quite a big guy to be honest. Like compared to Sanchez, like Sanchez doesn't have the presence that Mike Maignan has. Mike Maignan got like a old school stature, like keeper type. So I don't know. Like I, the French team feels safe with Mike Maignan in the back. Chelsea don't really feel safe with Sanchez. So I don't see how. But then this fan base is so toxic. They will promote everything bad just as long as it's not directly serving on the day. So you can't really control people like that, and it's not all doom and gloom. There is positives that these owners have. Personally, yeah, I feel very bad. I hate the way they did Jao Felix. I just hate it in total. I hate it. But at the same time, I have to admit there's some good stuff that this ownership
You
is
and me
doing as
both, bruv.
well.
You and me both on the Jao Felix situation. Both of us on that one.
Trust me, man. But yeah, man. Outside of that, yeah, like I don't know if we have the right rotation, we have nothing to really worry about. Really, we just have to start rotating the midfield now that we're getting Andrew Santos and these young guys.
I don't even know what to say.
No, I mean when you have someone like Kudus that's ready to be go up and go, yeah,
Yeah.
Esteban Willian can't afford to just. You get what I'm saying? This fan base is not gonna have patience for Bambi. You can't come here and have Bambi legs. You would get destroyed.
I'm having the feeling that the next window is when Chelsea will rush in for a left back because there's no left back right now. Did you have seen the link of the video of Fabrizio talking? I don't know if he's speaking English or
Yeah. I wouldn't play. I sent it to you. I wouldn't. What do you call it, bro? You're like Stevenson. You don't want to get done
saying, but
for.
it's
You know
muted.
what?
Yeah, it's muted. I
There's
can't play.
another one from that Longo guy that I've been looking at and what they've been reporting.
Okay.
Oh,
Quiet
shit,
window. I
got
mean,
his
tomorrow
account.
we might hear more things tomorrow. Whether Chelsea will get, United will get in Buema deal done. Whether Chelsea will get their Mandan, which is Maignan.
Well, Neil, are you not happy with how Chelsea's moving?
I'm very happy. I am. I am very, very happy, especially the goalkeeping department, which is when what I want to know if it was the defenders that are bad or it was the goalkeeper that was so bad.
Bro, it's been
But
his
if you have-
defenders at club and international level.
what was that, Steven?
Mike Maignan has been his defense at club and international level been shocking.
I'm not getting you, Steven. You said his
Are
club
you on
and then
about Mike Maignan and the defense in front of him?
yeah. I know. I want to
Yeah,
know.
at club and international level,
yeah.
it's two different sets of players, but both of them have been shocking.
No, that's
I
not
mean,
what I'm
you
really
just need
talking
to
about.
look at the first goal that got conceded against who was it the other day? Sugar. In the semi-final of the Nations League when they had like 4 defenders around 2 players.
Yeah. I wasn't talking about Mark Manion or whatever his name is with his
Who was
I was talking about our Chelsea team. If we play
Oh, it's Sanchez, mate.
if we replace the goalkeeper, I want to see how good our defense can be because I believe that this guy can control his defense very well. With that said and done, it can improve our defense. It means that almost the ones that we have now, we wouldn't see them being the problem, or it was a Sanchez or Manuel can take over, and then those problems will be solved. So once we're able to keep the defenders that we have now and replace the goalkeeper, then we can all know where the problem was coming from last season. But you all can tell me, we all can say that it was majority of it. Statistics should tell us it was Sanchez due to how many mistakes he made that led to goals.
Yeah, but Nee, the thing is, yes, we don't hate Sanchez, the guy himself. It's just that you're bound to make a mistake here if you don't take responsibility in your role. And as a goalkeeper, yeah, this is why, like, I have to be honest. Like, I like my goalkeepers crazy, big, and old school white European, like Edwin van der Sar type, like just proper precision and a killer with it. And the thing is, yeah, like the reason why I say that, yeah, because back then the Oliver Kahns they commanded the defense, and
Yeah.
these were big men. Like Oliver Kahn played with the best of the best. Edwin Bissop played with the best of the best. Like when he came to United, yeah, he wasn't a superstar before Yam Stamp and all of those guys. You get what I'm saying? There's players that were there before him when he came to United. And those players here, like the Rios and all of that, yeah, were allowing themselves here to get told off by the likes of Van der Sar.
Yeah.
Like those guys, they would shout at the defenders, even though the defenders are flipping stoic mountains, like they brick walls. Like, do you get what I mean? That even the defenders themselves are the leaders of the leaders. For example, how Gattuso and Maldini, how that worked. It
Oh,
worked. Like
oh,
you need
Navarro.
you need, yeah, you like your. Oh, we all know you that the craziest person on the pitch is the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
So when you have a goalkeeper that doesn't have that quality, that leading quality, yeah. Because remember, the goalkeepers are captains a lot. So it's a quality, it's a leading quality you need to have from the back. It looks like he's just doing, and like Sanchez is just doing enough to make sure he doesn't get blamed for this week. Like he's not giving what the game is asking him to do, like the likes of the old goalkeepers did, like Petr Cech and all of those guys. They're very commanding. Like if it's not with their actions, like they will be very vocal. Like Maldini used to get shouted by his goalkeeper. It's just that we never see that side of the game. To be a leader, you have to be willing to be led.
Well said. To be a leader, you have to be willing to be led. Right. Is Makin right, guys?
What was that?
I was wondering if Makin. I was asking if Makin was right.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. I weren't in the room.
He's talking about the goalkeeper and the defenders. Goalkeepers and the defenders.
For the amount of mistakes that Sanchez made this season, yeah, and people still would not want to get Mike is actually insane. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Yeah, I'm going to second that as well because I think we all know the amount of mistakes Sanchez has done, and yeah, people can say, well, he's redeemed himself in some games, but I've never I've never ever hidden the fact that yeah, he's a very good shot stopper. I'm not going to take that away from him, right? But his distribution is very poor, very poor. And when you've got massive games like the Champions League next season, and you're playing Premiership games and all Cup games, this is not the guy. This is not the guy to carry us in any of these competitions, because he does that he does that in the Champions League, mate. We're going to get done proper, regardless how good our defense may be. Yeah, that is why for me it's important. It's imperative that Mike comes in and we get and we get a world class goalkeeper, because he's exactly what he is. He's exactly that. Yeah, he's made
Yeah,
mistakes.
World
He's
class.
made
we
mistakes,
need it.
bruv. He's made mistakes,
Yeah,
bruv. Yeah, but tell me what world class goalkeeper has not made mistakes? Tell me.
Well,
yeah, but he doesn't have the qualities that you need. Like he's a nice guy, you can tell. Like
none of them make mistakes.
yeah, and Onana's a nice guy too.
Yeah.
They're not commanding. Like you need like your goalkeeper needs to be crazy.
Edison's made mistakes to Manchester City, bro, and so's Liverpool's goalkeeper made mistakes. Yeah,
Um,
they've won the league, but he still
Look how
made
crazy
mistakes.
Edison. Look how crazy Edison is. Do you get what I'm saying? Like the character, like
Edison also somehow manages to get like 2 or 3 assists a season.
He does with his passes, doesn't he?
and look who he plays
Does.
with. He plays with the best centre backs, and they like. Can you see Sanchez shouting like, "Oh well, really?"
All right, bro. Say
It's
that one again. Can you hear what did you say?
I'm saying I'm saying you can't see Sanchez shouting like, "Oh well," like it's just not going to happen.
Well, that's the thing. And where's Mike will do that? Where's Mike will where? Yes, yeah. Where's Mike? Where's he will actually shout. That's exactly what he will do, and that's what you need. That's why I said. That's why I said it's experience, isn't it, Makeem? That's what we're lacking. That's what we need. And the good thing is he's got abundance of that, and that is why I think we will be a better solid defensively with this guy behind us. I think we'll be better. He'll know exactly and tell the play exactly where they need to be. Where Sanchez doesn't do anything like that. He just gets the ball, boot, kicks it down the other side, and he passes it to the opposition team, and then they'll go and get an attack and score against us.
Oh, Sanchez. All right, guys. I think that what we're waiting for is not coming. We're trying to stretch it to see if we're gonna get any news on Maignan, but it's not happening. It's not happening. And I just AC Milan won SH. I mean a shit club, man. I hope they go bankrupt. Absolute. Never negotiate with them. All right, from Kim. So Maignan will help a lot defensively. Absolutely. King Papa Soul. All right. It looks like the news we're all waiting for. It's not coming. It's dragging his feet. Guys, you haven't liked the video, don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, don't forget to like it. It's very important. Let's like it. Drop a like on it. If you're just jumping on, you haven't done it. Even if you're on now, when you go back, just drop a like on the video. It helps the channel. So it helps the channel. Yes,
I thought I just had that news for you guys that we were waiting for, but I've just read the person who's actually wrote this out. It's no one in particular.
It's not credible,
just someone making up nonsense. Yeah, he's just put on here exclusive. Yeah, that's how he's gone and put it. Chelsea reach agreement with AC Milan to sign Mike Maignan for 15.5 million plus 2 million in add-ons. Chelsea on the course to name him in their world. That's nonsense. Whoever's written this out. I don't know who this person is.
It's like what they do. They regurgitate the same news. They pick it up and then rephrase it and then post it. Add a few, a few ingredients to the news to make it sound like theirs or something new that is coming up. That's what you're doing, Steve, isn't it?
What?
Repeating the same news.
Yeah,
twisting it.
I'm looking more at the Romano one anyway.
Yeah, Ty, still there? Ty, you there? All right. All right. I think the news is not coming. We just have to call it a day.
Yeah, I've already told you what's going to happen, bro. Let's be honest. We know what's going to happen, and I've called it again.
All right, say it again and write it down. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, I'm coming at you.
Well, you're not, because I've already been right about 2 or 3 things this window. So
I'm coming.
No, my whole thing is they need a big story to break on deadline day. So the fact that he's even saying that add-ons are being discussed, you don't just randomly start discussing add-ons if there's nothing there with the base fee potentially being solved. So they probably solved the base fee. Now they're like, okay, what add-ons are we going to give and stuff like that. So it breaks tomorrow. It might even already be done. That's what I think. It might already be done, but they want to break it tomorrow because you're going to have people like Romano streaming tomorrow because it's deadline day, tweeting all day like he normally does anyway, but because it's deadline day. So they want those interactions because obviously interactions equals money. And therefore they need something to break on deadline day.
Pass. Yeah, I agree, DJ. Hear what Steven's saying.
Yeah, I just
over here.
Yeah,
I ain't waffling. I'm spitting facts.
No, he could be spot on because we always know. Let's be real here. Tomorrow is the last day of the window. Everyone's going to be glued to the TVs at our home to watch it all, and they want a big story. And this is probably going to be the big story tomorrow. I can't think of any other ones that are going to be clicking tomorrow. But
I mean, there's no rush for Florian Wirtz, so
yeah, exactly, because they're not in the Club World Cup, are they?
No.
But to be honest, yeah, I'm not really mad like at the whole goalkeeper situation. Like, as long as Petrovic is being considered number one, I don't really mind if we don't get
Mate, we got
Maignan, to
Ben
be
Roberts
honest.
here from Brighton. He's got to go. No, it has to be Sanchez.
Yeah. Yeah. And listen, listen, we want to make sure because the players are flying out on Friday, yeah. So they need to make sure they're flying out to the US on Friday for the Club World Cup anyway. So
Yeah.
they need to get those deals all but wrapped up. Whoever else is going to come in tomorrow. I'm only assuming it's going to be the one tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know unless they're going to get Gittins deal wrapped. That will be the one that comes under the radar. You know,
But
it's
guys,
been hit.
I mean, there's
is
plenty of
is
time
this
to
is
do
this
it.
though?
But just quickly,
I-
though, Romano also said Gittins is the priority in terms of the wing options, but that
Is this it,
Garnacho remains a player appreciated. Look, I'm not the biggest fan of Gittins, but significantly prefer him compared to potentially getting the donkey from Man United. So if we can get him just to avoid getting Garnacho, please hurry up.
We sunk low, man. We
Huh?
sunk low. Like the standard is low, man. Like
Yeah.
I don't
But
know.
the thing is,
If Gittins really
I'm
the
not
only,
ruling out that we go for another wide option that might even be better.
there has to be.
Because realistically, it could just be, and I think I've said it on stream in the last couple of days, like, some of these teams are going to the Club World Cup, and yes, Dortmund are as well, but apparently he's not been used as a wide player under the new manager. He's been used as a 10, right?
Yeah,
So
he's
he's
been used
probably
as a
going
sub.
through the
Yeah,
system, so they're happy to sell him now. But we might be eyeing someone who's going to the Club World Cup, but that team wants to keep them until after, if that makes sense.
I don't know, man. I feel like we should go for better quality.
No,
Do
I'm
you know
saying
what,
we
though?
could, but we might not be able to get those deals done now, is what I'm saying.
But you know what, though, guys, this Garnacho deal is not going away. I mean, I'm seeing it today, and apparently that you know, yesterday, Steve, you were chatting yesterday. You said apparently, remember we were talking yesterday. You said there were 3 clubs that were apparently interested in
I
from the
don't think I
Premiership.
mentioned that, but
Or
I'd
someone
seen
mentioned it.
mentioned.
So we know 2 of them are Chelsea. Second one's Arsenal. All right. So Arsenal also looking at Garnacho.
But it was
Right.
3 Premier League clubs, was it not?
Yeah. So it's Chelsea, Arsenal, and I don't know who the third. I think Newcastle might be the other one, or Tottenham.
Newcastle,
Might be
Spurs,
Tottenham.
maybe?
Might be
I
one of
think
those. Yeah.
I think it's a deal that people think that they can have it in and flip it in the next 2 seasons for more money. I think it's a deal. Some of these players are coming in for
They can't flip Garnacho.
After 2
Garnacho will
seasons?
cost stupid money, bro.
No. You bring him into your football club. You don't spend so much on him because it looks like it's a reject player, and
No,
to
again,
United would be willing to sell
You
him.
want stupid
30
money
million.
for Garnacho. That's the whole point
Yeah.
I'm making.
Yeah. If they want stupid money, it's not going to work.
There's reports they want like 60 odd million for him, bro. It ain't happening.
We'll just
So
or just
what about
yeah, go on, bro.
Fender?
So Ty left without saying anything after I tried to get him on it. He left without saying anything.
What about Quenda though? Like, is he any
Quenda.
good? Like,
Yeah, very good.
Wender's the
He's a
one
very
that's
good
going
player.
back on loan, isn't it?
Very good player. He'll be back. He's coming to us in summer 2026.
Yeah. Asego's meant to be staying as far as we know, at least for now, and then Quenda's the one that's going back on loan. But both are from Sporting, so
Yeah. Or let's talk about breaking news, guys. Can you just imagine this one for great news tomorrow? Yeah, we're all thinking it's Mike Magnan's coming in. That'll be one of them. And can you imagine we have some other breaking news, and that comes out for Chelsea have gazumped everyone and signed Victor Gyökeres. Can you just imagine that one being thrown out there tomorrow, bro?
you know what? It would be
For the
nice
Club
a
World
few
Cup,
weeks ago. It would be nice a few weeks ago.
But you know what?
But
Do you know what though, McKee? Who knew about Pedro Neto, bruv? That one was completely under the bridge. That one was, wasn't it?
he has
That
got a
one
point,
was- that
but
was
I
good.
don't see it happening, unfortunately.
No, I know, bruv. I'm just saying, mate. I'm just trying to, what do you call it? Yeah, I'm just saying. Listen, because
Nah,
Chelsea
it
like
was good.
the
It was very
unexpected,
good.
man. It was good. It was very good, man. Or Victor Osimhen, even, yeah.
I don't know.
Oshime.
On
Is
loan,
Quenda
bruv. On loan, yeah.
is Quenda better than I don't know, like because it's looking like because Garnacho looks like he can have a solid place in the Portugal lineup, and Portugal doing big things.
Oshime. Victor Oshime.
So if Garnacho has a place here, like so, he might actually they might actually try to find him a place at Chelsea. But the thing is, I don't know if that could even work out because if you think about it, because Neto is still vulnerable for Portugal. Like Garnacho could do a different job, so you never know. Like he could sink his teeth in and have a make it big enough for him to come to Chelsea.
Garnacho will
I
be
just
there.
don't want it to happen. Yeah, but I just don't want it to happen though. That's my thing.
Garnacho just need a better coach by his side, and he'll be a good player. It's all about
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, but you know what, though, Nick, I don't know. I don't know. Look, I said Garnacho's a talent. Yeah, but he's a good player. I'm not saying he's not a. I'm not saying he's a good player. I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he's not a good player. But for Chelsea, I just don't think he's for me. I just don't think he's the kind of player I want to see at Chelsea. I mean, there are other choices out there you can get. I'd rather take this Norwegian kid ahead of him. To be honest with you, I'd rather take him. We were linked with him before.
What's his name?
But I'd rather take him.
What's his name? Who is that?
Who?
I forgot the kid's name now.
Where does he play? What team does he play?
Nusa.
That's the one. That's
Nusa,
the one.
yeah.
That's the one. That's the one.
He plays for is it Norwegian team or
Yeah.
it's a Norwegian, right? You say it's a Norwegian. Yeah. I'm just trying to remember what we saw earlier. Nusa. Absolute Chelsea. Chelsea will end their interest in AC Milan goalkeeper Maignan if a deal cannot be agreed by tomorrow 7 p.m. Oh yeah, we all know that. They're twisting the whole thing again.
Yeah, but it's Sky and it's Kave Solikov, and we all know this BS
Kave
anyway.
Solikov.
Like, mate, we know because they're trying to get the keeper in before the Club World Cup. You absolute melt.
Kave Solikov, chief transfer of Sky Sports.
Donkey of Sky Sports transfers.
Alex Crook, chief transfer is a transfer reporter of Sky.
Chief Donkey of Talk Sport.
Oh yeah, don't get me
transfers.
started. Alex Crook here, like Stephen, proper
Alex Crook.
donkey from Talk Sport, bro. Man United, he's a Manchester United
Harvey
fan as
and
well.
Crook are both donkeys, mate.
DJ, you said that about what you wanted Greeker or something.
To me, yeah, either
Yeah.
Eucharist or Victor Eucharist or Osimhen, man. They're my two choices.
Guys
The
are
thing is, yeah, but the thing is, it's like he's too similar to the lap. Do you get what I'm saying?
Who's
Like,
that? Osimhen?
no, Gyökeres. It's the same
Eucharist,
type
you
of
think?
players.
You think he comes off what? I don't know. I always used to look at Delap as more of a Harry Kane type player, and Eucharist more
No,
who plays like a winger player.
profile wise, and like ability as well. Like he's not too far off from Gyökeres. It's kind of like how Isak and Nicholas Jackson are the similar profiles. Like if Jackson
Who
upped his game, he would look like Isak.
would you prefer then, bro? Would you like Kikite to come then?
Yeah, that would be nice. That would complete the three profiles, three types of profiles you can have up front. That's like if you have a Kitike, that's like a Swiss Army knife now. Like that would be kind of crazy. I would prefer Osimhen personally, but That's just me, innit? Like, but
That's
if
the
we're
same as
talking
me,
about
bro.
if we're talking about football, Ekatike covers the whole thing. Yeah, yeah. He'll be the deciding one. I'm not gonna lie. That he covers what because we got a Gyökeres type already. We got an Isak type already. All we need is a pure technician. Um like a technician that finishes. So Gyökeres, I mean Ekatike, he's got that profile.
He gone.
No, knee's gone.
Stephen, you there, bro?
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, isn't it neat? Yeah, I was just saying. I thought
I
you'd
think
be
Nee
doing.
said they'll be back in a sec as he was getting up and getting headphones off, I think.
So what DJ, so Stephen, who do you want up front? Like
Gyökeres.
you're not happy you're not happy with the lap? Like you don't think the lap is enough,
I like
like
the lap, but
for
I want
Gyökeres?
Gyökeres as well.
Really?
Mhm.
That's kind of an overkill, man.
Not really. Do you trust Jackson to be one of your striker options right now?
If
I
we
don't
sell
mind Jackson,
yeah,
but when you can get a Gyökeres for like 60 million,
yeah, but the lab does the same things. You get what I mean? Like
I actually think the lap's gonna be significantly better than what Jackson was.
oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah,
He'll
yeah.
actually. Do you know one thing? Yeah, like Jackson. Yeah, his hold up play is good and stuff like that. Yeah, but the amount of times he'll get a little knock and he just goes flying off balance, and I'm like, bro, like put some muscle on, man. Jeez.
Mm.
Like the lap, I was watching a clip from when he played Arsenal, yeah, and he was chatting loads of you know what to like Skelly and like the ball be gone and he'll run up to their player and give them a little nudge here and there. Like he's a proper house. It's like he'll just give it to them all. Like it'd be quite funny to watch.
Yeah, man.
I also don't
Um
think he's particularly slow either. You know.
no, no way. No way. What you think he's slow?
No. I'm
Or
saying I
someone
don't
told you
think
he's
he's
slow?
particularly slow.
Oh no, no,
I
he's
think there's
quick,
some
man.
pace there, and the fact that he can actually smack people about as well, like
That's what
savage.
I'm telling you. Like it's he's got it's the same Gyökeres type of thing. Like if Gyökeres wants to come here, he'll do the things that the lab are doing to ease it into the player he needs to be. He'll go through the lab stage. I'm happy with the guy, and I think he's good enough. But it's just that I'd rather us cover all types of profiles moving forward so that we can face any team. Like, because personally, I feel like if we're in the Champions League, we're in the Champions League to win it.
Mm-hmm. Put it this way, I think, especially if we get Mike in and we get a centre back in, we should qualify for Champions League football quite a bit more comfortably next season, like fairly comfortably. Because one of our issues was the mistakes that Sanchez was making was costing us points. So if you clean that up, then you're fairly comfortable and you'd have it sealed before the final day.
But what kind of centre backs, though? Like,
Bro, at this point, just get me someone who is at the very least tall, if not has a bit of pace about them. We need more height in defence.
how tall is Saul?
Tosin's about a 6'4". Mamadou Sarr's about a 6'4".
Oh, swear.
Yeah. Colwell, I'm not sure. Fafana, I'm not sure. And I just want him to be fit for a few months and actually be able to start. hopefully we can manage him similar to how we did with Reese, and then we can actually have him available.
Who?
How tall is Jared Branthwaite?
Brantford, I think, is quite tall, no?
I don't know.
Taller than Steven, if I can remember.
Huh?
Taller than Steven.
Yeah, I think he was, yeah. Brantford is roughly 6'5".
I think we've done
No.
with the defenders.
You know, oh, JC is here. Big up to you, JC. You know what's in my mind? I'm scared of standing by you, Steven.
What do you mean?
Because you're too tall. You're
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
make
like
me a midget.
6'3".
Yeah, and I'm 5'7".
I'll just be looking down and going, "Hi, Nee, how's the weather down there?"
Yeah. I think we are done with our defense.
Would you say?
exercises. I think we got one defender and that's about it.
JC, you said the guys don't sound happy. They don't look like they're happy, right?
I am happy. I'm content.
No, not you. It looks like Makim and then DJ. They don't sound happy of the signing. I know
Yeah.
DJ is okay. Makim sound a little bit down. He wants to get Chris. Makim wants to get Chris.
Nee, just quick. I'm gonna hop off because it's like 9 o'clock now.
Okay.
I'm actually tired, and if I don't actually get sleep, I'll be struggling tomorrow. So I'm gonna try and avoid that and do my best to actually get sleep at a reasonable time, and I will chat to you tomorrow.
Oh,
Big up
No
to you,
problem.
Stephen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Catch up with you tomorrow, bruv.
oh, now I get it. This stream has been for 3 hours. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah,
Big
we'll
up,
be in
JC.
3 hours, DC.
Big up JC, big up Mackin, big up DJ, big up everyone in chat.
Yeah, big up to you, bro. Have a good evening.
Obviously,
Yeah?
big up me as well. But yeah, what I'm gonna say before I hop off, guys, subscribe if you're new or if you're on Twitter. Turn the bell notifications on, like the stream, and then Blueclouds Media on all social media. So it's easy to find. Go over there, give a follow.
Tell JC to go and subscribe. Tell JC to go and subscribe.
JC, subscribe, man.
I'm a mod.
This is a moderator. Is he JC a moderator?
Yeah, that's why the things are in it.
I can't even see. I'm not on YouTube, so it's hard to tell.
No,
Yeah,
you can see it when you put the thing up. Look next to the name.
Friday, I had to put employ or give more mods to some people here. New faces.
Mm-hmm.
Steven, if I
Yeah,
missed
I'm
before you
gonna
go,
try and sleep, and then when I wake up, I'll try and see what the latest news is, so I can put in a document like we normally do.
Yeah. For
Steven, before you leave, one last
Yeah.
question. Did you guys discuss Liao?
yeah.
Have we? No, I don't think we have.
No,
But I
yeah,
don't
we did.
think
We
there's
did.
gonna be
We did.
anything for Chelsea in that. I think if anything, it'd be Bayern Munich.
Is he better than Nico Williams?
There are some people making rumors there. Chelsea's not. There's no link or interest with Chelsea. Some people are trying to make it.
There's probably interest there, just not gonna make a move.
Yeah, but Liao was cooking yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah, is he better? Is he better
I've
than
not watched a lot
Nico?
of Liao this year. Yeah, just quickly before I go, I've not watched a lot of Liao this year. Yeah.
all season he's been
I've
quiet.
seen people say it's been very up and down as it has for Mike Maignan and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what that sounds like to me, I'm not saying he's had a bad season. I can't judge. I've not seen a lot of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I will say is, if we're judging it off one game, that's exactly what everyone done on Thursday or Friday about Mike Maignan when they conceded 5 goals, and not even all of them were his fault. I'm not saying that is what's happened here because, like I said, I can't judge. I've not watched enough of him this year. But it just feels like a couple years ago there was loads of hype. He's one of the best players, this, that, and the other, and then in the last 18 or so months, it's gone really quiet on him.
Yeah, I don't know why this guy hasn't been starting and all of that. Like, it's weird.
Overhyped.
No idea. But I will see you guys tomorrow for the long stream.
Yeah, take care, Steve. I'll be on there with you tomorrow. Yeah, catch up with you later, bro.
Yeah, Stephen, I'll talk to you later.
All right. If I don't answer, then I'll get back to you tomorrow before we stream.
I'll ring your bell. Don't worry.
Cheers.
I might not be awake for once. I'm actually tired for once, so I'll chat to you later.
Yeah.
Take care, bro.
JC said
Hey,
we've been
guys.
on for 3 hours. JC,
I think
tomorrow
you discussed everything. There is nothing to add. You've gone
Yeah.
through every topic.
we've gone through every topic that you can think of.
Yeah.
And tomorrow,
Except one thing, I would like to say really congratulate DJ.
Yeah,
Portugal won.
yeah. Yes, mate. Oh, bruv, yeah.
oh yeah.
Very satisfied with that yesterday, man. Hey, listen, I was not only happy for Portugal's national team, obviously, heritage country, but Cristiano Ronaldo, another trophy in the bag. 40 years old. I thought he was excellent as well yesterday before he came off. He got us the equaliser, the vital equaliser when we went 2-1 down.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we done it on penalties, mate. Diogo Costa's save, mate. I mean, what a save that was from a penalty kick. Mind you, Murat's penalty was crap, to be honest with you, but he still had to save what was in front of him. And yeah, we got the winning goal. And yeah, we're nation champions, brother. I'm so proud of I'm proud of my country, man. It's been
Yeah.
party time in
DJ,
Portugal, man. Yeah.
can you talk to one of your relatives if he can like make a deal for us to like get Vitinha?
Who? Sorry, Vitinha. Oh, bruv.
Vitinha,
I would
yeah.
love him.
a
I'd
good
love him
player.
at Chelsea,
Yes.
mate. What a player! But you know what, bro?
Speak to one of your cousins, man. Tell him to come.
To get talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that would be nice, mate. That would be nice.
What
Innit?
was Morata doing? He's thinking of quitting the Spanish national team because
Who?
of that miss. Morata, what the hell? What was he doing? What kind of
Bruv,
pass was that?
bruv, that penalty, mate. I mean,
I
it was.
Morata.
I mean, listen, he's not. He's never been good with penalties. To be fair to this, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm surprised he even took one. You know, but yeah, look, I'm happy. I'm happy he took it because I knew he was going to miss anyway. The minute he came up, I said to my daughter, yeah, that's going to be a miss. And lo and behold, he missed it, bruv. He missed it straight up top, and that's exactly what he did. Morata didn't disappoint.
Where did Vitinha start though? Like, where did this guy come from?
Originally, I think he was with Sporting Lisbon when he first started out, and yeah, and then obviously he done very well there, and then obviously PSG came along and took him. I mean, I'm surprised no any other clubs took a punt on him. To be honest with you, he was probably I'd say he was really doing well in the Portuguese league, and I just don't understand why no other clubs went in for him, but. Fair due to PSG, man. What a signing they've made in him, and the other one they made a great signing of is obviously Nuno Mendes, the younger winger. So the the left back.
Yeah.
And then obviously Nuno. I tell you what, would you guys take Nuno Mendes as a left back cover for Cucurella? I thought he was excellent. The one who equalised for us yesterday.
Do you know
He will
Pochettino
not come as a
Yeah.
cover. He didn't he win the Champions League with PSG?
Yeah,
He's too good.
He
He's too
did.
good.
He's too good, bruv. He's too good.
Pochettino dropped Nuno Mendes. He dropped him. He was on the bench.
Yep.
Then Enrique came in and then put him back in the starting lineup. Look at that.
Yeah.
Pochettino, the only U.S. men national team who have lost three games in a row. Mauricio Pochettino have made history at my country's national team. Is twerking with the football club, with the national team. Mauricio Pochettino. Tottenham Hotspur are not even looking at him for a comeback, and he was twerking for Tottenham Hotspur. Like things doesn't go well for him. He might fancy a move to United and Tottenham Hotspur, and they don't want him.
Sorry, Nick. Can I just address Ty in the comments, please? He just said I think he thought I said sell Cucurella for Nuno Mendes. No, bro. I wasn't saying that at all.
No, we need a backup.
No. I was saying to him to come in, but it's very unlikely he's going to come and play as a backup to him when he's obviously first team. He's obviously playing first team opportunity in PSG, so
Yeah,
it's very unlikely he's going to come over from then. He's just won the Champions League as well.
Now that you mentioned, yeah, but you're right, DJ. Though you're right that like he is good enough, but do you not think that he'll feel like Ferland Mendy?
Mendy from Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Yeah. Would you have Ferland Mendy instead for cover instead of Nuno Mendes?
Mendy plays right back, right?
No, left.
No, left back, bro. Left back.
Yeah,
I mean, look,
yeah.
this is not me putting my Portuguese hat on. I just think Mendes is probably for me. Mendes, okay, but I would take Mendy because I think he's a very good player. I really do, and I think at Real Madrid, I think there was talk, weren't there, that they were going to get rid of him, weren't they, at one point?
Mm.
DJ didn't
and
say
then-
you. He said no, DJ. I had someone say.
Oh,
no,
sorry, bro.
and-
No, I didn't say you. No, I just wanted to make sure I was saying I wanted to make sure I said things right. That was all, bro. No, I'm not saying you did tell me that. I just want to make sure I said something right. I didn't say anything wrong. But no, yeah, I would take him. If Real Madrid want to sell him, yeah, bring him in, mate. Why not? Why not? We need cover there. But would he come to be a cover player? That's the other question. He's playing the
Yeah,
first
he's
team
too
now at Real
good as
Madrid.
well. Yeah. He's too good as well.
Yeah, that's right. He is, mate. He is.
Nuno Mendes, good player. What a player! He scored 2 goals during the Champions League finals, didn't he? No, I didn't watch the finals. I think semi-finals. He scored 2 goals.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
yeah.
semi-finals. I didn't watch the finals.
And I tell you another one, Nee. People want to talk about a young centre back, up and coming centre back, Dimonde at Sporting Lisbon. This kid is going to be something special. Yeah, what an excellent centre back. I know
I
Crystal
don't know,
Palace are
man.
looking at this guy.
Really, is
Crystal
he
Palace
that
are looking
good?
at him. He is, bruv. Crystal Palace are looking at him. I know that because it's Crystal Palace, but it's not just Crystal Palace that are looking at him. I know there's been talks of Manchester United also looking at him as well. Okay, he is a good centre back, and we're looking for another centre back to come in there. I wouldn't say no to him, but
Diomande,
then
do you think so? Do you not think he's too slow?
no, but if you seen the way he reads the game, his reading of the game is second to none, mate. His positioning is brilliant as well.
I don't know, I don't know. I don't think it's better than Tosin,
Guys, there's something going on in my mind I want to share with you guys. I don't know if it's just me or just the footballing world is not being fair to the African continent.
Why?
My concern is anytime there's going to be a competition elsewhere where the humidity is very high, it's hot and steamy, there's always cautious for the people that live in that world, different world, who are going to that climate that is very warm. There's going to be a humidity test. There's going to be practice this. There's going to be some equipment used to see if the players can sustain the condition and all that blah 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 bullshit. There's been lots of competition across the continent where African players have to go and compete in it, and no one cares about them acclimatizing to the cold condition. No one cares about them. What we're gonna do to help the African players to adjust to this cold condition? What are we gonna give to them? What are we doing? Are we gonna create some technology so they can adjust to the temperature? No one give an F about it. But they go in there, whether the weather suits them, it doesn't suit them, the competition's over. Those that are good in that weather wins it. Whether Germany or maybe Spain wins it, that's fine. Because I know in the past there's been African countries going to the other world where the temperature is freezing and cold. Iceland is holding the under-17 World Cup or 20 World Cup, or Ireland, and this is very cold temperature, and these guys are there.
Ireland is not cold.
Ireland?
Yeah.
Ireland is not cold. I've never been there, but I'm just using one of those as an example of.
My son, when he was 12, he has played a match in -21 without any jackets or anything.
That's not good for the kid at that age. That's very bad.
That's okay. He was 12 or 13, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Is what the and JC?
Yeah, and like there was snow, like ice. It was turning into ice, and they cleaned it up, the lines, and a little bit of snow was removed, but still, like the lines were properly removed, and they played. Once you run, it's okay. Then it's fine. The only thing they were not allowed to, like they were not allowed on the field without a cap and without the gloves and
Mhm.
without like the heating like t-shirt they wear inside. And then on top there was t-shirt, and then the coach allowed them to wear the tracksuit upper, and on the legs some of them were, most of them were wearing this also, like heated, this thin layer of like this
Mhm.
synthetic layer. So and that's it. Like I was watching the match, and I had to like walk a lot, jump a lot, otherwise the feet were freezing and everything. So minus 21. It was minus 20, and I think I have a video somewhere.
Yeah, that's very bad for these players, and they go there, they try their best and win the competition. It's
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. In Scandinavia, in Finland, in Sweden, like they leave kids for a couple of hours outside.
I mean, those
Uh,
areas they're fine. I'm talking about those that live in the warm temperature, very warm temperature. When they are going to the other countries that host competitions that is weather is very cold, no one cares about them. No one. I was just hearing. I've been hearing all the time in the radio. Oh yeah, the weather is very warm. The Saudi World Cup, the weather is very warm. So what we're gonna do? Why are we hosting the competition in the very warm climatical weather? Saudi Arabia, or maybe why are we hosting the competition in America when the time is it's gonna be very very warm? Who cares?
you see, here's the thing.
That's what my problem is.
No, no. I mean, if you look at medical terms, when it is cold and you are running, your
Yeah.
body is warm, and you will
Right.
be fine for that game. But when it is hot and humid and you are exerting, then there is dehydration, there is a risk of heat stroke, and that's dangerous. That's dangerous, really dangerous.
Oh, but what you forgot what you can get from being too cold?
Yeah, but like if you're running, then
All
maybe.
the players are playing. We got almost about 10 players on the bench. 10 players on the bench who are not playing. And it will take about 60th, 70th minute before some of these players can come on. And most of them can even finish the game without not being substituted. You get what I'm saying?
No, but like they are well wrapped up in jackets and all, and these dugouts are heated with heated seats and things like that.
I hear you. Desmond, big up to you, Desmond, and nice to have you on the show today. Desmond said, "Good evening to everyone out here. Update because CFC have been linked with everyone. I think Rodrigo, is it Wallace or Willis? Getting kudos, also man. What is happening right now? Right now, I'll summarize everything for you. It looks like the goalkeeper from AC Milan, Maignan, deal will be done, but they're stretching it, and no one wants to give nothing away. They're just beating around the bush, and probably will go tomorrow. They'll drag it to tomorrow. So if you don't hear anything, it's very late right now, so we're not going to hear anything right now in the UK. So I feel like something might happen tomorrow in the morning. So keep your eyes on it. Maignan deal will be done. And remember, tomorrow the window and closes tomorrow. It's just a short period of a window. It's just 10 days of a window. But the next window will open. So if you don't hear much about Akiteki, do not get worried. It's just a mini window, small window that was open for 10 days, especially for those that are going to play in the Club World Cup. They can get players in for that competition. And that competition, you're entitled for using your first team players. You cannot be playing with the team B. You have to use team A. In that matter, everyone have to beat the squad. Jorginho have made it to I think the Brazilian league right now with I think I forgot the name. That it's a very popular team in Brazil that Jorginho have joined. So there are so many movements. Tomorrow will be the window will be shut, but don't expect too many, because there's not much time to bring in multiple players. But Maignan will be a player that you have to keep your eyes on. Chelsea want him to be part of the Club World Cup, and negotiations are still going. So tomorrow we might hear, here we go, or whatever the update is. Besides that, after the window closes there will be another window that will be open. Definitely, we're going to see our fate, whether there will be another center back. Also, we already have a center back who was being signed today, which is Sarr, has been signed today. There could be left back also coming in. An Ajax player that Chelsea has been linked with Chelsea. I think Hatu is the name. There's some for few players that have to come in. Remember, some players have to leave. About 3 goalkeepers have left already. So there's going to be some more coming in. And Disasi and maybe Badishile and maybe what's his name? What's his name again? Renato Viega. Those players might leave, so we definitely have to replace them. So that's the update right now. Nothing new. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say, Flamengo is the team, bro. I think you were looking for Jorginho.
Yeah, Jorginho. Thank you very much, DJ. Flamengo.
Just one thing, bro. I'm gonna make tracks. I don't know if you saw my message. Dinner's ready here, bro. So I'm gonna catch up with you tomorrow, bro, because I know you're doing the late transfer show tomorrow. I'll be on here tomorrow with you guys.
Yeah,
so so I'll catch up with you soon. But thanks for having on everyone in the comments.
Yeah,
like Stephen said before, and everyone on Twitter X, whoever's watching this, please smash and subscribe to the channel. You know what this guy does for the community. Every time we're here for any kind of news that comes, whether it's transfer news, any ongoings of any other football club or any other football news that we get, or anything else you guys like to discuss, we're all here to discuss about it. So please smash and subscribe to the channel. Makeem, JC, big up to you, bros. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Okay, and I'll speak to you guys very soon. Peace out, guys, and up the Chelsea. Take care.
Thank you very much, DJ. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Yeah, but we're about to.
I'm gonna head off as well, man.
Okay, Makeem, thank you very much also for coming on. My friend over here, I don't want to butcher your name, but I'll try. Kada, I'm sure it goes by the name Kada. It says, do you think that Matoma can do a good job for us? No, Matoma is under the radar, is way beyond the age limit. Matoma is almost about 30 years old, 29, 30 years old. What are you going to do with him? There's not going to be a sell on assets on him. You can't spend. Brighton will probably want almost about 50 million on Matoma. He's old. You can buy Mitoma and use him for 2 seasons and sell him for money. You won't get nothing out of him, but he's a good player. I think that he did not get to the limelight at early stages. He joined Brighton when he was a bit too old. I think he's been there for like 20. He went there probably around 27 years old because he's been there for almost about 3 or 2 seasons now, 3 seasons. So Mitoma is a good player, but old. I'm sorry. Makeem, thank you very much for joining us here. Nehemiah said, it was, what's the name? Is it Plotu? Is it Portugal tweet? Oh, no, that's not. That's a bit. Nehemiah is trying to share something with us, but I'm not getting it. Definitely Kada. Right. Yeah. Matoma will be Scrooge signing. He is going under the radar. Do you know how old he is? He is old. As a Premier League player, he is old, but not old as an old man. No.
But if you can get him for something like Jorginho money, like 5 million or something,
you won't.
I mean,
yeah. I agree. He's a good. I watched Mitoma live. I think the Atlanta FC, the Bank Stadium. Yeah. I watched Matoma play live, and the guy, goodness. See, like we always say that the ball is always on the camera is always on the ball, so you don't see what players do off the ball. Yeah. Before the ball gets to them, the camera goes there. But some of these players, the work rate and the movement, he doesn't stand. He's always running behind, looking for the ball. He's electric. I mean, he is a very good player, and I think that if Chelsea bring him in, that's fine. But Brighton will always, at his age, Brighton will be looking for 30 million. With Chelsea, I believe Chelsea will not pay for that.
No, 5 million or something like Jorginho, 8 million or something, that would be okay.
Yeah, Chelsea will not pay for that.
Yeah. But like 5, 8 or 10 million, just take him. But not more than that, I suppose. Because there is no resale value. You just have to like have him for 2-3 years and maybe 4. Like Arjen Robben, he matured with age like anything. Like he was like 32, 33. Yeah, Robben was very good. So if there are exceptions for the rule, but still, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, JC, I've seen your message right now. Yeah, we'll be streaming 3 hours, 28 minutes now. JC's tired, Nane's tired. We all have to go. We were thinking we could get a, what do you call it, an update before we leave, but it's not happening. It's not happening. And we want to be one of the first people to have the update on the screen, but nothing for us. Aston Villa news and Ekiteke was about to take it from Blueclouds Extra. Hurricane England have an identity and personality problem that Thomas Tuchel must solve. Yeah, I mean that's not what we're waiting for. Plettenberg. Okay, he's talking about Plettenberg. Plettenberg tweeted 11 minutes ago. He says no agreement yet between Hugo Ekiteke and Chelsea. Eintracht Frankfurt have also not received an official offer. Participating in the club World Cup is currently ruled out for Hugo Ekiteke, so he's not going to go with Chelsea because no bid has been sent in. Probably, I think that they will be more serious after the World Cup on Ekiteke. I think they'll be okay with Delap because what I know is Delap is not with the under-21 national team. He is going to be with Chelsea. Why? Because Chelsea are going to pay him his wages.
Yeah.
England national team is not going to pay his wages. So Chelsea has the right to pull him and tell him where he have to go. The under-20 national team will not pay him. So that's why he will be with Chelsea at the Club World Cup. Let's wrap up from JC. Let's get 60 seconds from you, JC.
Yeah, it's been quiet day. No new signings for Chelsea, but let's hope tomorrow we get a few deals before the Club World Cup deadline. Yeah,
exactly. Let's hope that we get some few deals going. Guys, if you haven't you haven't subscribed, you haven't liked the video yet, what are you waiting for? Smash that like button if you haven't done it.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, do that again.
Smash that like button.
Yeah.
If you haven't done it.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and keep yourself updated. We always have some shots going on, news going on, some fun stuff, AI, creative images and videos and stuff like that we put there. It's just to entertain you guys on this platform. I always say Leo Desperando's JC.
Yo.
Hang on to
like and subscribe, people. Have a nice evening.
Hang on to, and we'll be back again same time tomorrow.
Yeah.
JC and I say adios. We'll be back again same time. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye-bye, guys. Don't go anywhere. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. All right.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel the winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the